in the sense that like you probably can't use it between combats or mid combat, but like at the end of any rest, you could say, "Well, I charged it."
Oh, okay. What about the scary
How
bow?
much of the diamonds have we decided to sell off? Because I mean, we're not just going to
None.
be carrying around.
Not a damn
None of
one.
them.
Yeah, we didn't sell any of the diamonds.
Wait, but
That's an extremely bad idea, and I'll tell you why. The more loot that we carry on us, the more of a target we're putting on ourselves.
but we're
He's not
still a
wrong.
giant target. Well, that's true, but what I'm trying to say is we're also a giant unit if we. When are the other item cards, Ninja?
They're in the city map. I'll have to go back to it.
Well,
Okay.
you know, with the thing with the diamonds is that you have diamonds or you have a shitload of gold that you got to carry.
Right. And the diamonds are easier to carry, and they've got that other useful thing as a spell component.
True, yes, I
So-
realize this, but I think that we should only carry around a few diamonds, like maybe 10 or 15 for when we actually get to those
And-
spell things, and then stow
carry
the
100
other diamonds. If you're not going to sell them off, at least stow them in a safe place.
I'm
Well,
carrying.
yeah.
I'm carrying 300 copper worth of diamond for 3 revive.
No ceramic.
Ceramic, sorry. So we have that. Now the rest, I was suggesting we have like a really good chest, and then we have this super high like check lock that we can use to keep our treasure
Yeah, that
safe.
does remind me. We could put if we can find someone to enchant that lock, we could put an enchantment of alarm on the lock.
Yeah, but that only works if we're within a certain range. So when we leave town and leave our chest behind, we won't find out.
But we could just take the chest with us. It's a great way of storing things. We can just move out some things that we don't need out of it.
Keep our valuables in it.
Well, first we have to buy a chest. But yeah,
excuse me, Psychofrog.
yes,
Was that bow you were talking about earlier the same scary bow, or was it a different bow?
it's the scary bow. So your scary bow is a +1 bow, and it's got that D6 lightning damage that you can add to one attack. But then to recharge it, it takes a 10-minute ritual.
Also,
Well-
doesn't it have something to do with making like something? I forget what
Well,
it is.
it's a +1 to hit. There's that on the.
No, it's a +1 bow.
What's the difference?
I
The
thought.
+1 bow does +1 to hit and +1 damage.
Oh, it's a bow. Okay.
Little question though for those that left a little early. We wanted to know if there's any downtime activity you guys wanted to do for a week.
Right,
Yes.
That should be your missing cards right there.
Yeah. I'm gonna shrink them so they
For a
all fit
week,
off on the
if
sideboard.
the monetary amount that we got has been split equally among the party, I'm gonna go look for some more protectors of the grove, because that grove it's an important step in helping the world recover. Because I'm going to
So-
expand that grove as big as I can.
So you have 1,000 ceramics. We decided to keep some in reserve as just generic party money.
Right.
So
I'll keep 250 in reserve and use the rest as kind of like payment for however long I can for protection of the grove.
Oh, you do have my fanatics too that are kind of near the grove.
All right.
So I was asking for that because if we have a week, then that'll mean that I'll be able to get my shield enchanted during the time.
No, we'd have to wait 2 weeks because your shield and a Daggermouse collar both take 2 weeks.
Oh, it's 2 weeks. Well, can we do that for 2 weeks then?
It's up to you.
I don't know. Like it's not. I don't think it'll make any differences to our mission.
Well, in that case, I guess I'll spread more word out searching for more druids, because I'm pretty sure people come and go in the city.
True.
All right.
Unfortunately, I
here's
just
the-
rolled a 1. It is a druid free week.
So
Oh,
so I've got the loot card here. So with the weapons. So uh, your weapon, Senior Dragon, is a Vorpal Oak Quarterstaff of Kings. It's worth 16,000 ceramics, by the way. It's a +1 magic weapon, and it has.
Not, I mean, we might. Uh,
Oh,
you're
you're
I we can't hear you. I just wanted to tell you what it was if you cared, or you can look at it later when you're in the
yeah.
game.
Well, I'm. That's the thing. I'm not gonna be in the game. I'll only be in for like a little bit.
okay.
Ah,
He's going
Oh, you're
into
oh, you
work,
starting.
not
start
coming
work.
out of work.
oh,
Oh, I thought you
wait,
were leaving work at 6. I
the scary
misunderstood.
bow I have
All right.
still has that thing to deal with charisma, right? That's why I called it
Yeah,
scary
yeah.
bow.
I'll
Intimidate.
tell you that one next. All right. So Vorpal Oaken Staff of Kings. So it's a +1 magic staff. So it's got +1 to hit, +1 damage. It's versatile, so it can do 2d4 damage. It's also finesse. I don't know what your dex is, if that makes a difference for you. And then the Vorpal is not an always on ability with this staff.
One.
I can't hear you, Dragon.
Most of the value comes from that Vorpal enchantment. It is extremely rare.
Yeah. I don't know if you can hear us, Dragon, but we can't hear you. All right. Well, moving on. Thea, your bow, I can link it in Discord. Are you on Discord?
He was a minute ago.
Alright, as I was saying, it does 1d6 normally, you said, right?
Does 1d6 normally, right?
Okay, good.
2d4, 2d4 versatile. Yeah. And then it actually does 1d6 +1 because it's a +1 magic weapon.
Right.
And it's finesse. And the Vorpal is, unlike the regular D&D Vorpal, this Vorpal is a little modified. Rather than being on all the time, you have 3 charges a day, and you activate the Vorpal ability, and it, no, for 10 minutes. So you kind of have to activate it ahead of time.
Gotcha, okay.
So 3 times a day for 10 minutes, you can turn it on, it glows, and while it's glowing, on a nat 20, you auto kill.
Okay.
And there's no save, there's no anything, it's just dead.
Yep.
Though you're most likely gonna have to use it as your human form. That would be my guess.
Yeah, I don't think he can use it when he's in his story form. Oh, and it does take an attunement slot, so you do have to attune it. And then Sia, are you still on voice chat, Sia?
Yeah, I'm still here.
All right. So, and I'll link this. I think you also use Discord, right, Sia, to see stuff.
Well, he's got the link to Twitch if he wants to look at it, and then if you're linking information, yeah, Discord's probably the best thing for him.
You pinned
Yeah.
your Twitch channel, so and every time you don't have to send a link anymore. I just open pinned messages, and there it is.
Gotcha. All right.
So there it is, Sia. So it's a
Where'd you send it?
+1.
Oh, there we go.
It's a +1 bow, and it has advantage on intimidation checks. It's also brutal because it's a recurve bow, which basically means that instead of 2d6 when you get a crit, you roll 3d6.
Oh,
So it does triple damage on a crit rather than double. And and then it's got that weird activation ability. But it only works once, unfortunately, and then it's discharged, and you gotta spend another 10 minutes recharging it.
it turns it from a D6 to a D8. Does it also increase to like 3D8 when I land a hit with a crit?
There is no D8.
What is the lightning ability? Oh, it just makes it do lightning damage.
it makes it do an extra D6 lightning damage.
Okay.
Isn't ritual activation such a pain in the ass? You really
Well,
have
yeah.
to plan
One
ahead to
shot.
use those.
You really only get to use it once a day. Now, in theory, if you were to activate it and give yourself the extra D6 lightning damage, and you were to get a crit, then you would do 3d6 piercing damage and 2d6 lightning damage. The lightning damage itself would not be brutal, just the regular weapon damage.
Okay.
And then we also have a Rod of the Pack Keeper +1
Only good
that
for
no one in,
warlocks.
it's only good for warlocks, and there are no more warlocks in tier, so we'll have to
Try to sell
go
it.
to another city state like Uruk to try to sell it.
Same with some of the raw metal that we had that we wanted to use for like trading purposes.
Yeah, unless anybody wants to use it to make metal gear, because we have like 46 pounds of scrap iron. So if somebody
Metal
wants
Gear
a metal
Solid.
something or other.
Well,
If we're doing downtime and you want metal equipment, now might be the time to have it made.
the one thing too is that we're heading into that iron mine, and I'm sure that we might be able to collect some
Yeah.
for ourselves.
So
You guys know what's in that iron mine, right?
iron,
Iron.
Little mole people.
Hej-kins.
Hej-kin.
Yeah. White.
All right. Let's see.
We just care about the iron, man.
You're gonna care about those
So-
Hej-kins when they ambush you.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure. All right. How many mushrooms did we get of each type? I know we just said we harvested a bunch, but we left some behind.
Whoever harvested mushrooms, you need to make a nature roll, and just whatever number you roll, that's how many you got.
Oh, I said I collected 3 of of the translucent and 3 of
Yeah,
The
out of the
gold one.
pile. Yeah, so I'll reduce whatever total we get of the translucent and the gold one by 3.
Well, that
I'll
was
just-
for me. That was for me. And so I don't know if it's okay if I just do that, or do you want me to do a roll as well?
I imagine they're all likely to be over 3, so you should have enough.
Okay.
All right, let me just do 3.
I mean, you probably
Yeah,
have plus
alright.
3 just from the bonuses.
Yeah, but I wanted to carry like a realistic amount, like that it can actually, keep in good condition and all.
All right, I'm
Um,
rolling 4d20 because I have no modifier to see how much we got of each one. I'm just going to take it in order. Oh, that sucks because the really useful one is we only got 4 of.
If it's been a week since you got those mushrooms, they're all going to be dried mushrooms now.
Does that mean they're no longer working?
They're still good even if they're dried out. But
Okay.
I don't know. Eventually they will spoil, but they haven't spoiled yet.
Well, but we could brew them into maybe
Yes.
distill them into some potion.
I just
right?
want you to know that like time has passed and they're starting to lose quality, but it's not there yet.
Okay,
It's like
so
magic mushrooms, man. I'm trying to make some changes on Eero Forge on one of my characters, and I can't. They don't even have the color browns in there.
What? It's crazy.
I know it's weird. They have brass, they have all sorts of stuff, but browns.
No desert colors, huh?
Oh, they do have brush brown. Okay, browns.
Yeah, I seem to recall using some sort of tan colors on the figurines I was using for the elven slaves.
Yeah, but browns can be a lot more rich than that, though.
Yeah, they were pretty faded looking. Faded tan.
I'm probably gonna have to.
Psychofrog, didn't you say you had like a new card or something? Did you want to spawn that in?
yeah, I've got a bunch of models, and I want to let the party decide which ones they like best. I'm gonna lay them out on the table in a minute.
All right.
Hey, by the way, like the package that I have with Eero Forge, if ever you guys need some like some figurines made, not made, or like made for tabletop, just let me know because I can get a few per month. I think I can get like 7 per month.
Nice.
So just that way you guys don't necessarily have to go in Photoshop and just cut them apart.
Right.
All I need is kind of a link so I can open it, and then I'll save it into my in my account, and then I can just get a download file for it.
Oh, you can do that. That's cool. Nice.
Yeah.
All right, so guys, nobody else is here but Prius. But if you want to look on the map, there are 6 carts,
Hopefully, Long will be along shortly.
and they're all resizable, and we should be able to add. And so we have lots of different designs that we could choose from.
I like this one here. This one or this one. These two they're like more classic.
Okay.
There's a space for like characters to sit on, and then space for the cargo in the back.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know what you guys think.
The Kankin cart.
I'm good with either one. We can wait for long. Can you see these, Sia?
Oh, it's just me. Didn't even
Extreme. What am I looking for? The carriages? Yes.
So there's 6 carts. Prius pulled 2 out that he says he likes. There's 4 rejects, and then there's the 2 favored ones. If you can see them, I don't know if the ninja might have to zoom in so you can see it on Twitch. So these are the 2 favored ones, and then these are the ones that Prius did not particularly care for.
I kind of like this one with the open front and back.
Really?
Yeah.
It seems so unethical if we get into a chase, though.
I don't know. It's easy to load things in and out of, and it's got a lot of open space for you to mount a weapon. Because you do have that repeating crossbow that you wanted to mount to it.
That's for one of them, yeah. We can have different carts too. Like we have several ones right now.
Oh yeah, I love the idea of everybody getting a vehicle of some sort, and then we can totally do like a Mad Max desert chase. It's gonna be fun.
I mean, I don't mind that. It's just
I'm on
carrying
the
that
back.
much water is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm on the back of 2 big ass dinosaurs. So
Oh, wait, are we back in town?
Currently,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
It didn't take long for you guys to get back to town. I didn't roll any encounters along the way. It's only 2 days to get back to town, so I just breezed through it at the end of the last game.
You should see how many carts I went through before narrowing it down to these 6.
I've never even seen any of these before. They're all new to me. I've seen a few carts before, but these ones are nice.
I scoured the workshop
I'm sorry.
extensively.
Every time I'm not on Discord, for some reason, it disconnects me from the call. So I just cut out periodically. And what happened?
Which part?
Oh,
We're trying to figure out what cart to decide to
Here,
use for the game.
It was just like after, I think Psycho Frog was saying, was it? I probably, that's right.
Yeah, we
So
were
we've
saying
narrowed
stuff
it from
about
6
mounting
to
weapons to
3.
it.
Do we have a crossbow? I wonder if we have a crossbow. Just model for crossbow.
I have siege weapons. Hold on.
Oh, if we shrink a ballista small enough, that'll work.
Are we just going around with a like military vehicle, just strapping a repeating crossbow on top of a cart and?
Just take that, scale it a little bit.
we'll have to fabricate more of these crossbows.
We need an artificer.
We'll have every one of our vehicles like set up for war.
I don't know
We'll
if an
make it
artificer would
small.
do it. That's more of a magical thing. Like, this is an engineering problem, and the dwarves figured it out. So I guess if you found like a dwarven engineer, that would probably be the best bet. It
How
is
is
a
Skip doing, by the way?
it is a complex bow because it's a repeating crossbow. It's got the mechanism to like load the arrows in and fire them one after another.
Well, rename the whole cart ballista.
Oops.
Ninja. What is Skip doing? The giant lizard.
I don't know. What did you do with them? Do you just park them in the stables or something?
Yes, I think so. I wasn't here when the war was ended, so I don't really know what you did with them.
The town here would have stables near the front by the main gates. I think it's right. What is it? It's in this front area somewhere, like this little section here, the caravan way. This is where you'll find stables. So when you come in through the front gates here, you'll be able to put up your animals in one of these big buildings here. There are living expenses because the animals got to be fed and cared for, so you'd probably have to pay. Depending on how nice you want the conditions for your animal, you know, it's anywhere from a copper a day to all the way up to a gold per day, which would be ridiculous. I don't think anybody would pay that.
What? That animal? What are they doing to it to make it worth?
It's 100 ceramic a day, really?
What are they doing to it to make it worth that much? Please tell
No.
me.
It's just the way in 5e the way living expenses works is you just pay per day. You pay a coin of the equivalent lifestyle you want to lead. So most people for their pack animals, they're probably going to go with the minimum, which would be like a bead a day, cheap.
Wait, is there really like a difference between how much you pay? If so, what, like 100 ceramics? How well is the animal getting treated?
If you're only paying in lead beads, your animal will receive the minimal care, the lowest tier of food, probably half rations. And so, like, if you go up to a full ceramic piece, that's like the default. A ceramic piece a day, your animal will be fed and watered and cared for at a normal level. And then if you're like a rich person that wants to protect like a mechalot, that like a trained mechalot, you might put that up in something that's like a silver a day maybe. I doubt anybody's going to pay a gold a day to house an animal. But if you really loved your animal, you might. So it's an option.
I'm paying a copper, like a CP per day.
Okay.
For each.
Standard care, that's fine.
Yeah, I just don't want them to die.
Yeah.
They're probably
Ninja?
going to die at some point.
What's up?
So.
What are the stats on a poisoner's kit? Like, how much does it weigh? How much would it cost? I'm just gonna buy that now.
What is it, 2 pounds, I think?
Okay.
Could be wrong. Let me check. Poisoner's kit. Usually D&D Beyond has all that stuff, all the kits.
Okay.
D&D Beyond says 2 pounds, 50 gold. It includes vials, chemicals, and other equipment necessary for the creation of poisons.
So 50 CP, weight of 2.
Yep.
Got it. 1. All right. And I'm not proficient with that yet.
No word from Long yet. I wonder where he's at.
That is weird.
He's probably stuck in a new world. I don't know if he's a PC gamer.
He better not. I'll be pissed. I lost my game yesterday to New World. I don't want to lose anybody from this game.
New world?
Did you lose yesterday?
Yeah, like nobody even messaged me. Like nobody wanted anything to do with D&D yesterday. They were like, "Oh, New World's out.
Oh,
Gonna play it all day and all night and all day and all night."
Good times. All right. Well, I'm choosing this cart because I already put the crossbow on it.
Okay. But cart is
Could I
chosen.
get 2 Kank models, please? Or if you
Mm,
know how to attach them.
There's one on the table here. Where's he at? From your Kinkin cart here. We can just detach it. Hang on. Combine, drag. Then you can
I just
attach
need
this
a
to the new
copy of
one.
Oh,
Is the cart really that big? Or are these Kanks
no,
really small?
I mean, I'm. It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna scale everything. It's just not scaled properly yet.
Because Kanks are large creatures. Your cart is also
Yeah.
large and long.
I do have these 2 dinosaur, like What are they called again?
Inix.
Is it?
Yeah, the big lizard is an Inix. Or did you get the
Crodlu.
other one?
I got the Crodlu.
The Crodlu. All right.
Probably.
Yeah, the War Crodlu, whatever.
Okay.
There's 2 of them. One is carrying all water, and then the other one is.
Okay, so Soul has the Inix. You have the Crodlu. Psychofrog's got a couple of
I hope for
Kanks.
crying out loud.
Diamond didn't take any animals, strangely.
How do you force something down so it's like underneath?
to log them.
Yeah, your best bet is to lock both items, link them after using the gizmo to move it.
I also, if you remember, I also give you a kank and I give you a bunch of silvers to get a cart for it.
Objects can
I already did the math.
Objects can only intersect if they're locked, and you have to
like
move them with the gizmo tool to make it work.
Oh, okay.
So like, set cart down, lock, set kank down, lock, gizmo tool, slide it into place, then use the combine tool to connect them, and it should stay in place.
What's the gizmo tool?
F8.
Okay, move.
You want to use move.
Now, how do I move it? Do I slide it over?
Yeah, you click on the kank or the cart, whichever one you want to move, and then it will give you 3 little directional arrows, and you have to use the one to move it along that axis.
But where are the directional arrows? Oh, I see it.
I'm laughing to myself over here. I was listening into the conversation about the poisoner kit, and it's just like, we need something to test on. Hey, Traxxas, test this for us. Drinks it, no problem.
I want the cart kank to face the other way. I forget that they're not two-sided.
Oh.
Weird.
Hold on. I can fix that. It'll take a minute, though.
I understand. I want them, like if I look at them from one direction, it faces it. But if I look at it from the other direction, it does not.
Yeah, I might have deleted that file. I'll have to re-download it.
X, Y. Okay.
That's step 1. On to step 2. Yeah, I wish the economy wasn't so bad. I really need to upgrade my computer. It struggles a bit opening all these programs at the same time.
By the way, we lost Tia.
He said that every time he stops doing stuff on his Discord, it disconnects him from the call.
So, Discord, watching the stream.
He said that would happen a few times.
Yeah, it happens periodically. I have no idea why. Let me try restarting my computer, maybe. Be right back.
Perfect.
Well, if
Yeah.
Long is not going to make it, I won't. Good. Try.
What was that?
Redact that.
If Long
I
isn't
was
here,
saying-
redacted, redacted, redacted.
Hey, look, the Kanken cart works.
If Long does up, how it works.
What?
Okay, Optimus Prime, whatever you say.
You're on their phone now.
All right.
Put it in text.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Oh, sorry, you're messing with it. I apologize.
Yeah, this really doesn't work when they're linked. We'll have to unlink it first.
No. All right. Well,
All right, so this one's facing forward now. And
hello there.
all right, let's get this one out of there because that one did not change when I updated it. All right, so now
Now you got to do all the fiddly stuff I just did.
yeah, it's pretty easy. I wish this transform box wouldn't appear right in the middle every time. It's always in my way.
Oh.
Do you see my message now?
Is it in Discord?
Which message?
I'm not looking at Discord. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure, Diamond.
Okay, there you go. We have a functional Kanken cart. Make sure you save that.
Woo.
Save that in case something goes
Yeah, I'm about
horribly
to.
wrong. It's pretty cool. I might make a save of that as well. Use it for traveling caravans or something.
Now I
It's
can
hot in
shrink
here.
it
Is
so
my
it can
AC
fit.
even working? I'm looking forward to winter. I want it to get colder.
It's coming, man. You can feel it already.
I can't get any smaller. That's weird.
No?
What are you saying, Diamond? You're cutting still.
Oh, I can't change its size.
Okay. Again, we can go to the Gizmo tool to fix this. There's the volume scale tool, so we can use that. Change it to.
Yeah.
How much smaller do you want to make it?
I don't know.
20%.
Sure.
Give me a percentage range.
Well, I mean,
I got to do this by the numbers.
let me see. Well, I guess how big are our characters? Maybe this is the right size.
Just about. Here, I'll change it to 0.2. That'll make it slightly smaller.
Yeah, what I was saying was along, I'll have a lot more time on my hands.
You're gonna have more time on your hands soon? In the winter? That's good.
Yep.
I guess they keep you pretty busy during the summer, huh? Not getting much there, Diamond.
Yeah, well, you have no reception, Diamond. At least on Discord. Ninja, did you want those other carts?
What happens?
Yeah, you know what? Put them back there. I'll save them all.
If you want, I can open a game later too, because I have a whole crap ton that I saved off of Workshop. These are just the best of the cut, in my opinion.
Check it out. I've got these ones.
What are you guys doing? Working on the cards?
Not sure if these are all going to load, but I
Hey,
have a
Psycho,
variety of other
if you
cards
want-
here.
If you want to go through my spells and change them up, do it now before you forget.
Where are they?
I don't have a list of druid spells just hanging around. Maybe Ninja could do something. Ninja.
See, oh, I've got it. I've got it here. I got your spell list. I see it. Guiding Bolt, Speak with Animals, Cure Wounds, Dispel Magic, Plant Growth. Dispel Magic's a druid spell too.
Well, that the ones that aren't technically are.
I can't hear you. I'll just go with the spell list you have. I won't change anything.
Okay.
I'm gonna assume the ones that don't make any sense are Circle of Stars.
Well, a Ninja, during the 2 weeks down,
Mhm.
My character is going to go back to the Templars.
Well, hang on. Did you do 2 weeks or just one? Because last I heard, it was just 1 week.
I think it was 2 weeks. So the magical items would be ready by the time we're good to go.
All right, then. You wait a full second week.
I'd be working with the Templars to try to see if there's anyone that they have to punish for crimes, for sacrifices, and also try to spread the word around for people to come in and sacrifice for good deeds, for wishes or whatsoever from the god.
Okay, you go to the Templars. The Templar commander meets with you, and you ask about prisoners. He does have some prisoners. Let's see. There's just one criminal in the cells currently. Let's see what the severity of their crime was. It was a 13. It's not actually that severe a crime. Do you really think it merits burning them alive?
You're asking the fire priest.
No, maybe not. We got to start with a real one, so the future ones can pass more easily.
The Templar tells you if he comes across a bad criminal, like a real bad one, he'll definitely let you know.
Yeah, like anything that they would consider as like execution on site and things like that.
Like this guy, it's a pretty mediocre role, so it's probably like minor theft or something.
And then also like the people around, the superstitious people, can also come in and make some sacrifices for prayers.
So it
Or
said in
the-
the book
the-
that fire priests are often approached to perform missions for people, but it hasn't happened in the last couple weeks.
Okay. Yeah, they come in for favors.
Other than going to the iron mines, is there anything on the bounty bob?
Well, the iron mines getting cleared out would be a really high priority for all of the merchant groups, and probably King Tithian as well, because that's really going to bolster the power of the city. A lot of the merchant houses would also be trying to restart trade and make some money, so there's a lot of that going on. I don't know if there's a whole lot of like bounty type stuff really right now. It's been pretty quiet
Fair
around here since the war.
All right, so after the 2 weeks, I guess we'll leave and we'll get ready and go on our way.
All right, last chance to buy anything in the shops. If you think you're going to need something, speak now.
I'm thinking of
Health.
I
on.
replenished all my supplies for a couple weeks.
You guys actually have several healing melons, so health potions aren't really needed.
Can I take one of those melons?
Yeah, who's holding the melons?
Hey now.
Technically, it is a
Hello.
good idea to give Diamond the melons, because then he can try to multiply them. Like, it's possible he can grow one melon into like a near infinite supply of melons.
Yeah, so we have 2 melons of greater healing and 1 melon of hill giant strength.
Diamond the only one that can do that?
You're a druid too.
Well,
you can do it. Any druid.
Any druid can. But you're more barbarian.
True.
Emphasis on bear.
You made it.
Yeah, long as here.
Sorry.
What's up?
I was eating a bunch of stuff that my brothers bought from Costco. We had like some boba cake, boba mochi, and some random candies, which apparently the red gummy bears, they said, taste like some kind of perfume, which I did not think so.
All right.
I do not see the table up.
Really? Is my friends list not up? Let me check.
Oh, there it is.
Sia and Diamond, have you guys added 1,000 CP to your character sheets yet?
No.
1,000 ceramic.
I just added 10 gold pieces.
However you want to do it.
Wait, what did you...
No, I have not.
Okay, so I will keep it for now as undistributed to you, so you get a chance to add it.
1,000 CP will be the equivalent to what exactly?
10 gold
And
pieces.
gold.
Alright.
Oh, right here. All right. So you have, Diamond, according to this note card, you have 1,315 CP already. Does that sound right to you?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to change that to 2,000, and I will mark it as distributed.
Okay. Kriya could also burn bodies, by the way.
What's that?
You could also burn dead bodies. Cremations.
I guess. But
Oh, look at this. Apparently, Psychofrog could also do the Botanical Enchantment to multiply fruits. It says any wizard, ranger, cleric, or druid can use Botanical Enchantment. So you have to plant the fruit. From the seed, a magical tree grows very quickly, producing a full-size fruit, which grows over 1d6 weeks. Once the magical tree is grown, a d6 is rolled. On a roll of 1 or 2, 2 new potion fruits of the same type appear on the tree. On 3 to 5, 1 new potion fruit of the same type appears. On a 6, there will be no potion fruits on the tree. Regardless of how many non-magical fruits the tree bears, there will be at most 2 potion fruits on it. Once they are picked, there will be no additional potion fruits from that tree.
For a year.
It doesn't really have a time thing, so I think it's a d6 weeks for each one. So it's a bit of a gamble. You've got like, I don't know, what's 5 out of 6? 5 out of 6 to break even, 2 out of 6 to get ahead.
Double. You've got a 1/3 chance to double, a 1 in 6 chance to a 1 in 6 chance to lose your fruit, and a 50% chance to go and
Break even?
keep break even. Exactly. So,
however, if you're going to
50%
use it
break-
like that, you won't be able to use it in combat, because you'll have planted it.
that is true.
So it's like giving up a resource on the off chance that down the line you'll get twice as much.
Yeah. I mean, it would be good to plant at least one.
We still can't hear you, Diamond. We hear you talking, but we can't understand.
I heard you say it's a good idea. You do have that grove. Do you guys want to plant the fruits?
all three of them, or just a?
Any.
I think.
Your call.
We got 2 melons of
Are we
greater healing and 1 melon of hill giant strength.
are we putting them in the royal one that's defended inside the wall though? Or are we putting it just like in the random one that we kind of started up on the outside of the gates?
You'd probably have to request permission to plant it in the inner garden. I was thinking you'd plant it in your own outside garden.
I'm trying to think of what happened to that lock. I can't find it on any of our loot cards.
It didn't really have any stats other than the fact that it was just a DC 20 lock.
DC 23. It was really high DC.
It was on one of the cards that we were splitting. I think the items.
I know. I just can't find it anymore.
Oh, I don't know, because it had all the gems and everything.
What I was plant growth is on the grove too. So if we just let it sit, not use the botanical, and six.
I almost got that.
All right. I'm just gonna put that the strong box that contains the diamonds has a DC 23 lock on it.
All right. That's good.
Does that work?
That works fine.
And then I'll.
So are you bringing the strong box or leaving it in the temple?
That's the question. Do we want to leave our all of our spare money that we haven't divvied up, all the party money in the temple, in the strong box, or do we want to bring the strong box on the Kenkin cart? What I'm gonna do is bring it with. So Long, I'm gonna copy this chest. I'm gonna make 2 chests. One is gonna be like the stays in the temple chest, and the other one's gonna be the on the cart chest.
Okay.
Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
All right. So let's rename
So
it.
we
This
basically have a mobile bank of stuff and a bank at our so-called base.
right. Well, we only have 1 chest so far. So like the other stuff is just all right. So the party money that's in the actual chest, that is in the cart, right, guys? All right.
For now, until we have better storage safety,
Better security.
that we're not. Yeah.
Our spare masterwork equipment, I think that can probably just stay at the temple, right? We don't have a chest for it, but we can probably just like leave it in a storage room.
Sure. Yeah, once you have a building, you can store whatever you want in it. It's your call.
All right.
However, if that building gets attacked, keep track of what's in there.
Well, of course. yeah. All right. Then we have our grove.
I'm going to go AFK and grab a soda. I will be right back.
All right. So let's do our grove. All right. What did we plant in the grove? Did we plant all 3 melons?
Diamond, did you plant anything in the garden? I did not. Oh, God. Can you type it in Discord?
And I'm back.
Welcome back.
Got my green energy drink, which blends in with the green screen, so you can't see it.
All right. I'm gonna say, I guess we plant all 3. I can't hear if what Diamond is saying at all. Oh, you want to plant one of the, which one? Greater healing or hill giant strength? All right, so the party has 1 melon of greater healing, and the grove has 1 melon of greater healing.
Greater healing.
Greater healing's
All right.
44 plus 4, something like that.
And it's been growing for 2 weeks.
Did anybody roll the d6?
No, we can roll a d6 to see how long it needs.
Yeah, it might already be done if you roll a 1.
That's true. I'll roll it.
Diamond says,
Yeah,
I also
I
want to
did.
plant the cutting of spiny plant I got from the dungeon. All right, that's fine. Yeah,
All right.
you can add that.
Well, I did roll a 1. So now we have to roll to see how many it got, right?
Yep, roll a d6. On a 1 or a 2, you doubled your fruit.
All right. 4.
A 4 means
So-
you only get 1 fruit back.
All right. But we have 1 back, and we still have a melon of greater healing plant, right?
So, plant growth, that's like a year-long thing, right? Like, that doesn't just
Right.
happen.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So it's we have the plant, but it's needs a year to grow back, right?
Yeah.
It needs a year to grow a fruit.
Again, right?
The plant is still there, yeah, but there's just no fruit.
Yeah.
Because, like, in the guide, it says, once it's done this, it's worthless. You might as well cut it down.
Oh. Well then.
It's some sort of weird magical effect where it's once and done.
All right. So that's gone. So we broke even in those 2 weeks. What happened? It was unlocked. I tried to.
We could replant it for the plant growth value.
Hey, you know that melons have a lot of seeds?
Yeah.
Why don't we just grow a
Are
bunch
they
of
only
seeds out of this?
Are they only suggesting that you cut down the plant because it takes so long, or are they saying like it actually will never produce any more magical fruit?
Yeah, it says after the 1 to 6 weeks that it takes to grow the tree and produce fruit, it will never produce fruit ever again. So you might as well just use it for
okay.
firewood.
And you can't just plant seeds. You have to plant the whole magic fruit, right?
Right.
All right. All right. Well, so we're back to 2 melons greater healing, 1 melon of hill giant strength, and we have the spiny plant that has been in the grow for 2 weeks.
Plant growth says it works on normal plants. I would say these are magical and cannot be affected by plant growth.
Fair enough. All right. So we have 2 oil of sharpness, 2 melons of greater healing, 20 sling bullets, and then we have a whole bunch of magic mushrooms that are 2 weeks old.
Oh, hey, this is a picture of a crawdloo right here. This is what Sia bought, right? Or not Sia.
Yeah.
Krius.
Where's it?
This thing.
All right. Then we have an ever smoking bottle and a potion of climbing.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah, it is.
It says right here, Crawdloo by
Um,
Mike Fleming.
Let's see. Our trade goods, those are clearly in the Kanken cart.
Did we already end up purchasing another like actual cart instead of chariots?
Yes. So the
Okay.
Kanken cart that is right here, that is our new cart. We have an upgrade.
Sweet.
I already put the bow on it. I paid for that last week. Krius and I split the cost of having another Kank to pull it, and the upgrade cost from a 1 kilo or 1 ton cart. This is a 2 ton cart.
Ooh.
So, well, sorry, half a ton cart to a 1 ton cart. It's 2,000 pounds. So it's a 1 ton cart.
We
And
got
you've
2
loaded
for
it up
one-
with water, right? Lots of water.
Well,
Did you get the ton of water?
I have 3 barrels, so it's 90 gallons.
Mm.
So I do have one of my Crodlu that is only water that he's carrying for both of them for a trip, and then the other one is carrying me with some surcharge.
Gotcha. Yep. So you got one pack animal, one riding animal. Standard setup.
But there are 2 war version. Because I just don't want our cargo of water to run away for no reason.
All right. As soon as like something bites it, it just hauls ass into the desert, and you have to chase it down. That would suck.
Yeah, it defies the point there.
All right. So I already made a card with the Staff of Kings and put that in Diamond Dragon's area. So Diamond, you have a note card in your area that has your staff on it. So I will delete it from the party loot area. Sia, did you already copy? Are you here, Sia?
Yes, I'm still here. I'm just listening.
All right. Did you copy your new bow to the character sheet, to your character sheet?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so I will also delete that one from the party loot. And that leaves us with the Rod of the Pack Keeper that we can't use and can't sell here.
I've been thinking if we go to the iron mine, we should probably sign a petition, get a copy of it, to have an expedition go back to the dungeon to reclaim all those materials we weren't able to take with us.
Wait, what about the
Dragon,
HP
the worm.
Yeah, the dragon and the mama dragon. I mean,
Yeah.
we'd just be sending a lot of people to their deaths, potentially.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And also the sand silt.
Yeah, what was
worm.
I call it the HP left? I don't know what's it, sandworm.
I mean, you don't necessarily have to tell them what they're in store for.
I mean, if we send them to gather materials and they're carrying the materials and they step on it, we can't get swallowed in one bite. We won't really get much.
You might want to hire
If you
adventurers to do that.
remember- If you remember, the materials that we left behind were pretty much in the first room that we got into.
We brought all that with us.
Not
The
all
only thing we pretty much left behind were the tapestries because we loaded it all up in the cart.
Yeah, but there's still the Brown's mechanism and all that, like the installation.
Oh yeah, there's the mechanisms. There's the stuff that we didn't like rip off the walls. Yeah.
Right. And I will be holding on to those blueprints until we actually reach a like dwarven settlement, because ain't nothing that frickin' humans are gonna do. This is dwarven engineering.
There's not really dwarven
yeah.
settlements. There are a lot of dwarves here in Tyr that you could talk to about that, though.
Okay, yeah. That is something I would like to do. I'd just be like, hey, we managed to reclaim these blueprints from a lost fortress.
Because in Dark Sun, there's pretty much nothing but human settlements. Every city-state is run by a human, with human enforcers in the Templar army. So the dwarves will be a minor, like a minority within any of those cities, like a small percentage.
Okay, so I'm thinking the blacksmith district would be the place I want to go if I want to find dwarves.
Yep, there is the Smith's District down here in the corner, and I'm certain you'd be able to find one among the many shops.
Alright, I'll take the blueprints to the first dwarf I can find.
Alright. You find a Dwarven Blacksmith. He would express interest in your blueprints. He'll ask if you wish to have anything crafted from them.
I think most of them were like siege weapons, though.
This is true. A lot of them were Dwarven engineering of various types. Many of them don't even have explanations of what they do.
Can we downsize them to fit them on a cart?
Are we still deciding what we're putting in the cart?
We already have Bianca on the cart.
Yeah, I guess scaling stuff is not that hard. You can make a smaller version of a siege weapon of some sort. You want to put a mini catapult on your cart?
I was thinking more of if there's a ballista blueprint, we could do that.
What if you had like a hang glider and a catapult on your cart so you could launch yourself into the air and then glide towards the enemy for a surprise attack? That'd be pretty
We'd
cool.
have to be pretty high up, and that hang glider would have to be a mile long to be able to carry the weight of anything.
No, I mean, you've seen hang gliders, right? They don't have to be that big to carry a person.
Yeah, to carry a person, but to carry something as big as a siege weapon.
No. The siege weapon would launch you with the hang glider. It would stay on the card. It wouldn't go anywhere.
Well, if there's a blueprint like that in and amongst the blueprints that I gathered, then yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any specified notes like exactly what each blueprint is, so just use your imagination. There's a variety of ballistas and catapults and water wheels and steam engines, just a variety of different engineering marvels from Dwarven history. There's probably a Dwarven forge blueprint that the dwarf would be very interested in to upgrade his own forge.
Yeah, I mean, I'll definitely give that to him, because then he'll be able to forge a lot finer equipment. Here's what I'll do. I'll make a deal with the Dwarven Blacksmith of one set of masterwork armor and one weapon, masterwork, in exchange for all the blueprints and one of the blueprints done for me.
The dwarf thinks about it. He extends his hand, and with a handshake, the deal is struck.
Okay.
Does this sound like a deal with the devil?
Party members, what
Yes.
set of armor and what weapon could we most benefit from?
Set of armor? What do you?
I mean, I'm mostly unarmored and transform into animals. So I don't really use weapons most of the time.
I'm a fighter, so any type of armor really. It all depends on what you guys say.
Let me see.
But you took that bronze chainmail, didn't you?
Not me, no.
No, we sold that
Oh, okay.
because
So
it's
I
heavy
got-
armor.
I could get you a Mastercraft like chainmail, maybe slapdash bone half plate.
Kite and a half plate would probably work. I mean, but see, don't you have somewhat of a dex build, or do you have a strength build?
Yes, my definitely not strength. I have 8 strength. I am a
Yeah,
100%
see.
dex build, 16 in dex.
See, my guess is the heaviest thing he might be able to wear would be like a chain shirt.
Mm. Do you have the
Would
metal
be
for
my
that,
guess.
though?
We do have the metal for a chain shirt.
Yeah. So one chain shirt, okay. And then what type of weapon do you think we could most? You said that you were a fighter, right?
Yes, I have a level 1 fighter.
Do you prefer single hand weapons or double hand weapons?
I prefer double hand weapons because I have the 2 weapon. Well, no, wait, single hand weapons because I have the 2 weapon fighting like thing for my fighting style. So I can dual wield.
So a rapier would probably work the best then with that build.
My favorite up close thing to do is dual wield my daggers because I can go fancy stabby on people.
Yeah, but you could main hand a rapier, which does a D6 rather than a D4, and still offhand a dagger.
Is it a finesse weapon?
It is.
Yes.
Ooh, rapier and dagger.
Yeah. The if I recall correctly, the best finesse pokey weapon is a rapier.
Okay, so one Mastercraft chainmail, one Mastercraft rapier.
Chain shirt.
Right, chain shirt, sorry. So one Mastercraft chain shirt, one Mastercraft rapier. I would assume
And we'll
Titan
provide
would
the
be
iron.
strongest.
So which one of the
We
blueprints
have
did you
40
want?
Well, we have-
Well, you said use my imagination, so here's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
A lockbox
Nice.
of Dwarven design.
Why are dwarves just a stereotypical we make stuff really good race?
Okay, so the dwarf will look through the blueprints and he'll find one that is not just a lockbox, but is a dwarven puzzle box, like a blacksmith's puzzle box that can only be opened in a very particular way, and only if you know the way to open it. So a secretive box that doesn't have like even an obvious locking mechanism on the outside. You have to like even find like the secret panel to open to even get to where a lock would be.
Ninja?
Yeah.
If we wanted that chain shirt and rapier made out of iron, how much iron would that take? Pounds wise.
Rapier is 2 pounds. A chain shirt is 20 pounds. I don't think you have enough for that.
Yeah, we do. We have 46 pounds of scrap iron.
Oh, yeah? Okay, yeah. It's going to use up a chunk of it.
Yeah. What do you guys think? Use up 22 pounds of our scrap iron for this equipment?
I mean, we're getting
yeah,
our Mastercraft levels, so...
Right.
Oh, this is awful
I mean-
nice. Traxxas is spending all his resources to make Soul's equipment better.
Why not? We're all a team.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to go and reduce our scrap iron pile from 46 to 24.
Okay.
What should I add to my character sheet?
Well, we don't have it made yet, but once it's made, you're going to have Mastercrafted Iron Chain Shirt and a Mastercrafted Iron Rapier,
Oh, okay.
which
What is the
is going to be
Mastercraft?
bomb.
Oh, sorry.
It's going to have some special abilities and can be enchanted.
Oh, okay.
Mastercrafted weapons usually have just +1 to hit, but not to damage. I don't know what armor does if it's mastercrafted.
A
Bit lighter or
variety of
something.
things. My random generator has a list that it pulls from of just random bonuses. It's
Okay.
usually going to be like it'll reduce the maximum dex, or it'll increase your maximum dex, so it'll like reduce the penalty, I guess.
That's good for heavy armor, not really for light armor though.
It's probably better for medium, really.
Chain Shirt's medium.
Usually when you're
edition.
wearing heavy, you don't give a shit about dexterity anyway.
Honestly, I would ask for more, but I mean, I'm not exactly sure how much I could have pushed my luck.
Probably about exactly as far as you did.
Where's the lockbox going to be used for?
That will be
But-
for our most prized possessions, because you would have to basically dig the information out of the person who knows how to open the puzzle box to even get into it. So we could put our diamonds in there.
But here's the thing that's even cooler, Thea. Because you have iron armor, that means anytime you get attacked with a non-metal weapon, it sunders the attacker's weapon. And because you have a metal weapon, every time you attack somebody that has non-metal armor, you sunder their armor.
So I'm going to help you guys out and say that you did this at the very beginning of the first week when you just got back to town, which means you've already put in 2 weeks of work. The blacksmith says it's going to take 21 days, so I'm going to knock 14 days off of that 21, which means you've still got like 7.5 days before it's done.
Oh.
I mean,
What
that's
about
fair.
downtime activities?
So, question is, you guys want to put another downtime of week of downtime in plus a day, or do you want to go straight for the mines and then come back and go pick up the stuff when we hopefully not
I
die?
kind of want to get
and-
going now. We've been sitting around for 2 weeks.
Wait, so 2
waiting
weeks
for
of
a
downtime?
melon to grow.
Yeah, we've already done 2 weeks of downtime.
Oh.
Let's just assume that was like at the same time.
Yeah, this has all been happening at the same time.
Wait, was our downtime spent helping make the equipment, or can I say my downtime activities?
Well, we just provided the thing, the materials.
Your masterwork rapier is going to be done before you leave at the end of 2 weeks, so you could collect that from the blacksmith if you want.
Oh, okay.
The masterwork
okay.
rapier, its masterwork property is +4 damage on crits,
Holy shit.
Damn.
but it
Holy
doesn't give
shit.
you a
And
bonus to
the-
hit or damage.
Jesus Christ.
So the only effect it has is +4 on crits.
But it also sunders non-metal armor, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Diamond, you also asked for a blueprint to be crafted?
Yes, the puzzle box.
Oh, right. How long is the puzzle box going to take to be made?
All right. Well, the rapier was the cheapest thing. Well, no. The puzzle box is actually the cheapest thing, but I put it last on the list. So the rapier was $325, the chain shirt is $650, and the puzzle box is $100. I mean, you could do it in a different order if you want. I guess technically you could finish the puzzle box and the rapier in the first week, but it's going to take the full second week, and then some for the last part to be done. Because the armor is very difficult to craft.
Yeah, it's better to go into the iron mine more prepared than we should be.
Yes. Oh, I agree. Hej-kins are no joke. They're dangerous.
They remind for some reason anytime I hear Hej-kins, I think of like I don't know, like baby food, like a kid sell, like the Hej-kins.
Yes. Except that they're gross little troglodytes that can phase through walls.
So Ghost Freak from Ben 10. Wait, phase through walls? Was that an exaggeration, or can they literally phase through?
They can literally phase through walls.
For my downtime, I want to try to set up the gladiatory stadium as basically like to make money out of it, where we charge people entry fees to have fights, or that they watch fights. I would like to organize that with the other gladiators.
Okay. Who do you talk to about it?
I will go talk to Chadrol.
You go to T'Chadril, and T'Chadril barks at you. I have no time for your business. And he storms off.
Ah, damn.
Rude.
I rolled a 3.
Okay. Well, he's always, I don't know, huffy.
Who do you go to next?
I'll ask Quick Wenzer.
You go
He's
to the
always
giant
itching for a
Quick
fight.
Wenzer. Quick Wenzer hears your appeal. Yes, I do like this idea of combat. We must keep our skills sharp. I will spread the word to the men that follow me and train with me, and soon we shall hold a tournament. So a week goes by, and Quick Wenzer has spread the word among his friends. 4 of the gladiators have decided to participate. Quick Wenzer is one of them, and 3 others.
Probably want more than just 4 people, though. I asked Gregor if he would like to join too.
You go to Gregor, and Gregor apologizes. He's been pulled into something with T'Chadril, and he's not going to be able to participate.
Okay. I will wait till next week to see if other people also join, because I want to have like 8 people. That'll be a nice number.
Okay, let's see.
So we have
Into
6
week
people.
2, an additional 4 people join.
Yes. Okay. And the other time I will spend basically running around the street telling people like, there will be a tournament in the gladiatorial stadium.
All
Come
right.
watch for just a few bits.
Okay.
Alright. Cool, that's my downtime. Setting up next gladiator tournament.
Not bad use of downtime.
Okay. So, do you want to have the tournament before you guys leave?
Are we having a tournament arc?
I was just going to do it with some dice rolls. I wasn't actually going to have like a big combat or anything.
I guess
Downtime
before,
activities usually aren't done in great detail if you can avoid it.
Yeah. We could just do it before we leave, I guess.
Okay. You're participating, right?
Yes.
All right. So you and the 8 others get into the tournament.
And Diamond.
So Morg and Wenzer. Traxxas is going to participate too?
He said he would.
All right. Morg, Wenzer, Traxxas, Bob, Ted, Harry, Luke, Wim, Perry. 3, 4, 5, 6. I need one more. Yennefer.
Then we have Bill and Ted's Awesome Adventure.
Okay. The first round of the tournament begins. Morg and Quick Wenzer face off against each other. Morg, roll an athletics roll.
$21.
Okay. You and Quick Wenzer get into a gladiatorial match, and in a test of strength, you best him and win the day. So you proceed on to the next.
Yeah.
Finally happened. Finally happened, Long.
All right. Traxxas and Bob face each other in the ring. Roll an athletics, Diamond.
I'll need Long to roll my dice, and I was hoping to use Wisdom, as you know I'm more of a spellcaster more than anything else.
You want to try to outwise your opponent. I'll allow it. Your opponent uses an athletics check to try to defeat you. You use wisdom and strategy.
Okay.
Don't fuck this up, Long.
19.
19. That's pretty good. All right. You win.
Yeah.
Traxxas moves on to the second round. Bob loses. Ted and Harry face each other. Ted is easily disarmed, and Harry claims victory. Luke and Wim face off. 20-1. Luke won so easily.
Whoa.
Wim was terrible. In fact, Wim cried and ran home without even throwing a punch. Perry and Yennefer face off against each other. Perry is the winner of that outcome. All right. On to round 2 of the tournament. Morg and Traxxas, you're facing each other. So, Morg, I'm going to need your athletics versus Traxxas's wisdom. And you're making both rolls, so there you go.
Ooh, 14. Traxxas got 7.
All right. Traxxas was soundly defeated by Morg in the second round of combat.
I have both strength and wisdom. Waha.
Wow.
We're having a tournament arc?
After you suddenly defeated me and say, "Good job, old friend."
Harry and Luke. Actually, there's nobody to face Perry, so they're going to do a 3-way battle between Harry, Luke, and Perry.
Sounds like 90210.
Looks like Luke is winning. Yeah, Luke won. All right, so that means in the finals we have Luke versus Morg. Luke is a dex fighter. He's going to use acrobatics to try to defeat you. Make your roll.
Oh, 18.
He had a 13. You had an 18. You win, but it's a narrow victory. He was quite fast and difficult to hit, but once you landed a hit, he went down.
Take that, dex nerd.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see. The proceeds from visitors to the gladiatorial stadium were 170 ceramic pieces. Let's see. That's going to have to be split amongst the competitors, though. Let's see. How's that split going to be? We didn't really determine any rules on that right off the bat. Let's see. It should usually be like first place, second place, like winner and runner-up, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll give each person like 10 ceramic pieces for participating, maybe. That's 100, and then we'll give an extra 20 to the runner-up, and an extra 50 to the winner. So,
Who's are all participating in a tournament?
So Morg, you got 60 ceramic pieces for victory,
Yay.
and I'm also going to give you a renown,
Ooh.
popularity, that sort of thing. So you are more well known as a gladiator.
Eat. Wait, oops, that's my uniform. Wait, where's my mini?
Probably not on this board.
Where is my mini? Oh. Oh, I found it.
Yeah, I think everybody moved all their figurines off the main table when we came here.
Yeah, mine is still there. I just moved it.
Okay, guys. Have you completed every downtime activity that you needed to do? Are you ready to head out?
Can I go corral?
Well, there's just a couple. There's just a couple more decisions we need to make on loot.
You can go
So we got
carousing.
several-
There were 2 weeks there.
Did I miss a week of downtime last session, or was it?
No. There was no downtime. This is all what happened when you got back to town.
All right.
Yeah.
So 2 weeks worth of corralling.
You should pick up that changed shirt, Soul, before you forget.
All right. All right. Yes, I want to do that as well.
Okay. Carousing. How much money do you want to spend on it?
What's the max I can spend?
You can carouse with the aristocracy for 250 ceramic pieces per week.
I'll do that. I'll do that.
So you're going to carouse with the aristocracy for 2 weeks? Because that'll be 500 ceramic pieces. 5 gold.
You know what? We will be in tier for. You know what? Sure. Yes.
Big
All right,
spender
folks.
noise.
I gotta go.
All right.
Oh,
See you,
okay,
Diamond.
See you,
bye.
Diamond.
Diamond.
Have a nice trip or work.
Well, at least he got to participate in the tournament before he had to go to work.
The tournament arc. Let's just
I
all
know you
imagine it
have
was
to
super
control
epic.
my
battle.
character now.
All right, so let's see here. Carousing. We're going to need some rolls. Player makes a charisma persuasion check and compares the table.
Persuasion check. +5. D20 +5. Let me see. $18 and 20.
An 18 and a 20. All right.
As a bard, I'm so glad I have an upgrade in person.
Okay, I'm going to have to think about this for a minute. So, during each of those 2 weeks, you made 2 friends in the aristocracy. Let's see here. Your first friend is... let's see. Lady Chesia from the School of Thought.
How do you spell that?
Chessia is Chessia. Chessia. Lady Chessia, she's in charge of the School of Thought where they train the noble children in the ways of psionics.
Okay.
You're also going to meet a warden of the King's Garden. His name is Falstag. You're also going to meet... let's see. A man from the Bureau of the Mines. His name is Gendry. All right. And last but not least, you meet...
You said Kendry?
Gendry with a G.
All right.
You sure he's not a smith?
Yeah. Last but not least, we've got Miss Beatrice from the Hall of Records. All right, 4 allied contacts. I'll post these in Discord if you want to add them to your notes here. Here's the deets.
That's 9 contacts so far.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to have those. If you need to talk to somebody and ask a favor about a certain thing related to one of those things. If you need a psionicist, Lady Chessia is pretty useful. If you need to get into the King's Garden, the Warden of the King's Garden can let you in. If you want to talk about the mine you're about to go free, this dude from the Bureau of the Mines, that's a good person to talk to.
Mm.
Maybe you could work out some sort of special deal to make some money on this.
Come on, Sia.
Wait,
Engage
what was
in
that?
contacts.
Wait, sorry, Psycho Frog. Wait, huh?
I said, Sia, come on, work those contacts.
So each one of these people likes you enough that they would probably do a favor for you if you asked. But once you use that favor up, you can't ask for another one until you've successfully caroused again. And you can always go back and carouse with people you've caroused with before if you wish to earn an additional favor, or you could try to get new ones. It's your call.
Warden. Mines. Gendry? That's his name?
Yeah.
Is he like an ex-mine worker? What is his job?
He works in the Bureau of the Mines. He's a bureaucrat. He maintains records having to do with how much iron is moved between the iron mines and the trade houses.
There's still people working in the iron mines?
Nobody's working in the iron mines currently, so he's actually been out of work for a while, and that's why he's out drinking instead of working in the Bureau of Mines, because there are no mines to do paperwork about right now.
I'm sure he'll be real happy to hear about us trying to go and clear it out, though.
Yeah.
I want to inform him about how me and my companions are going to go work on freeing the iron mines from the tyranny of the Cabbage Patch Kids.
All right. Well, he's glad to hear it. He'll be happy to have something productive to do. Since the war, things have been pretty slow.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Chris, you still here? Did you want to do anything else with your downtime?
No. I did pretty much everything I needed to.
You're good. Everybody good?
We just have to figure out what we want to do with these 2 leftover magic weapons and these magic potions.
What are the weapons?
So the weapons, one's the Rod of the Packkeeper +1 that we can't use, and then there's 20 +1 sling bullets. I don't know if we want to sell those or keep those for later. Do we want to just toss them into the Kankin cart, or do we want to leave them at the temple?
The Kankin cart?
Do you have a sling?
I have a sling, yes, but I already have a magic bow that I'd rather use.
Okay, then why would we need the sling ammunition if you don't want to use it?
I can give you my sling, and then you have a ranged weapon in case you ever find yourself too far away to do anything.
I suppose. Sure. Is it
I
use
mean-
dex or strength?
Dex.
It's a sling, so it's going to use deck.
Okay.
But, you know, if you ever find yourself fighting a flying creature, you probably want some way to reach it.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, I give you my sling. It's really dirty because this was that first weapon I made by chopping up a dead slave's clothing in the slave pits.
It was a loincloth.
It used to be.
It still
It
smells
used to
like
be.
balls.
It does.
Oh,
It was my first piece of equipment. It is
Ever
ragged
watched
quality
it?
and only has 4 hit points left.
Oh. Maybe
Oh,
I should get
man, I gotta
I'm-
buy some new
one.
clothes.
As a small item, 4 hit points is all it had to start with.
Here, I just put the stats in the chat.
If you look up object hit points in 5e, small objects have 4 hit points, medium objects have 10, and bigger objects have, I think, 20.
And clearly I misspelled disguise. So I no longer have my sling. Get that off my character sheet. And then you can take that ammo, that +1 ammo. And let's see.
+1 ammo considered magic?
Yes.
It is.
You got yourself a bag of magic
Plus 1
rocks.
But because it's ammo, as soon as it is,
Expanded, it
Used
loses
once.
the magic.
it does.
Aw.
I know. Balls. And then we have 2 melons of greater healing, a melon of hill giant strength, an ever smoking bottle, a potion of climbing, and 2 oils of sharpness.
Well, didn't you plant one of those? Or are you saying you got it back before you left?
We got it back,
before you
yeah, because it took 2 weeks to grow, and we got it back, yeah.
All right. I was kind of wondering if you were going to replant it right away and make another roll, but I guess not.
Nah, we'll bring it with us. If it survives, we can always replant it.
Yeah.
So, I'm usually in the back. Long, you're usually in animal form.
Mm-hmm.
So, how about we give 1 melon to Sia?
Yeah, we lost Krias.
What do you think, Sia?
Huh? What's going on?
Are you still there?
Yeah.
Would you
Do you
like
want
a
a
melon
melon-
of greater healing, which is a 4d4 plus 4 health points? Takes an
Health
action.
potion. It's
consume-
basically
Yeah.
it's
health
basically a potion of greater healing, except it's a melon.
It's
Yeah, I can't
A
find
bit.
your server anymore for some reason.
Weird.
It's one of the little idiosyncrasies of Dark Sun is most of the potions are fruit.
yes. I'll take the watermelon. Thank you.
The downside with
All
potion
right.
fruits is that it takes
this
a
actually
full
gonna heal
round
me?
to eat it. So if you decide to eat a potion fruit, that's all you're doing that turn.
Oh,
Oh,
no
this isn't-
movement or bonus actions.
Yeah, it says in here that to eat the fruit, you have to eat the whole thing, and it takes at least a full round.
So this isn't Skyrim, and I can't eat 47 watermelons in 30 seconds.
Unfortunately, no. All right, I think what I'm hearing is that we're ready to go.
Correct.
Grab your figurines off
I
the
linked
table if
the
you haven't
stats
already.
for you.
Thank you, Psycho.
I'll be changing maps here in a moment.
I will toss the rest of this stuff just in the cart for now. We'll figure it out later.
Okay. We all ready to change table?
Do I have anything left? No, my cart's off. Yeah, I'm good.
I'm good.
Can I bring Skip?
Yep.
Is that your Crodler?
Aren't you riding, Skip?
Skip, my giant lizard. Yep.
I hope you all brought water because all I have is water. Is enough water for myself and the guys pulling the cart. So please remember to bring water.
Yes. I want to bring water.
Actually,
I
we're
got
not.
that
We're only
water, I think,
going.
from
What
the well.
is it?
It's not
How
quite
many
as
days
far
away
as
are
the
we
dwarf
going?
mines.
2 days away?
It's more like a day and a half. It's closer than the dwarf mines were. Yeah, maybe even a day
just
if you
a day.
move quick. You got animals, you got pack animals, so you can probably get there pretty quick.
Can I bring 3 days worth of water and food for me and my giant lizard?
Sure.
How much would that be?
Well, you need about a water skin a day. So, 3 water skins. Well, actually, for your animal, they need twice as much. So, I don't know, 9 water skins, I guess.
They need 4. They need 4 times as much if they're large. They need 4 gallons a day.
Mm. Well, hang on.
Is there
A
1
water skin
gallon a
has
day?
4 gallons in it, doesn't it?
A water skin has half a gallon in it.
Half a gallon. Fuck.
Half a
Yeah, you're
gallon.
probably going to want to
That's
get a barrel
4
then.
pounds.
Isn't a water skin just a whole gallon?
No, it's a half gallon. What you're thinking, Ninja, is that it weighs 4 pounds.
Yeah.
Because 1 gallon weighs 8 pounds. That's
So,
got to be where you're getting the number 4 from.
Wasn't there like a thing called a ton of water that you could buy?
You can. It carries literally 2,000 pounds of water. Hold on. I got it. I've got it on your sheet. On your item shop.
Wow, that's heavy. 250 gallons of water, 1 silver piece, 2,000 pounds.
Yeah. Uh-huh. And so literally we could put it on the cart and we would have to carry the rest of our stuff ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think I'll just leave Skip.
Brensa, I have 3 barrels of water on the cart. And even that, 3 barrels, which is 90 gallons, is 720 pounds worth of water.
Water's heavy.
With her rations and Brensa on it to drive it and some firewood in case we camp out indoors, that's 1,060 pounds. And I'm guessing that the equipment we just put on the cart is going to take up at least 300 or 400 of the rest.
Are you using this barrel from Roll20 that's like 70 pounds and holds 40 gallons of water?
No, I'm using your barrel from your thing. The small barrel, it's on line 7, 30 gallons, 2 silver pieces. For some reason, it's twice as expensive as a ton. I don't know why. And I have 3 of those.
Which tab is that on?
It's on just your item, your Dark Sun spreadsheet, your item shop.
Oh, the item shop. I don't even have that open. Hold on.
Twice
That
as
2
expensive
SP
because
for a small barrel doesn't sound right. That's got to be 2 CP, right? 2 ceramics.
Huh. So I got that from the Dark Sun book, so that's like a Dark Sun small barrel. But the D&D
But why is
thing-
it twice as expensive as a ton?
Yeah, it doesn't make much sense. I don't really know what a ton is. I imagine it's like a
2,000
giant
pounds.
barrel.
It's a 30-gallon barrel, so it's almost twice the size of half the size of a regular oil drum. Like if you can picture an oil drum, like a 55-gallon oil drum, it's almost half the size of that, a little bit over.
Hmm.
So, but if you picture the wooden barrels that they had back on the old wooden ship days, that's roughly 30 gallons. So I have 3 of those. I have 90 pounds of water.
According to D&D, a barrel should cost 2 ceramic pieces and weigh 70 pounds and hold 40 gallons of water. According to, like, default D&D.
Right.
That's for a regular standard size barrel. 2 CP. So
2 ceramic, right. I don't know. I've got 3 30-gallon barrels.
So instead of
I've
the
already
SP,
done all the
the
math.
small barrel should read CP. I think it's just a typo. Oh, I just got disconnected from the server. Thanks,
Oh.
Steam.
Yeah, I can't get
So
to it.
so now it makes sense. I've changed it to small barrel, 2 CP, ton of water, 1 silver piece. That makes sense. Now it's, now it's a sensible progression of cost.
Right.
All right, is this thing gonna boot me out to the main screen or what? I got the spinning icon. Harumph! How dare you, Steam? How dare you?
Uh-oh. Oh, everybody got kicked. See, look, Kevin's effing with everybody in the world chat.
Damn it, Kevin! Yeah, I can't even see the global chat.
So it's not just us. Everybody got screwed.
I got nothing.
You really got Kevin's hard then, huh?
Yeah.
Don't fuck with Kevin.
I say you can turn any word into a verb if you try hard enough.
Yeah, let me create a server. I'll load up the last autosave. See if you can connect.
Sweet. Yeah, it's still searching for you.
Yeah. Well, anyway, when you guys do hit the dusty trail and head towards the mine, the weather is fair. The only thing you encounter on the road is the occasional castreckle flying through the air.
Are you serious, Chrysical?
Castreckle, it's like a vulture.
Oh, okay.
Is that not a kestrel?
Kestrickle.
A type of hawk?
Yeah, probably.
Kestrickle.
I don't have it in front of me, so I'm just pulling names from memory. And my memory is notoriously flawed.
Kestrel. Kestrel.
Kestrel.
A form of hawk or falcon.
I used to have
Yeah,
that.
which
I used to have that
family
little
form of
animal
hawk?
board on the side of the table, but since we changed tables, it's not here anymore.
Oh.
What did Kevin do again?
He screwed us, man. We all got screwed by Kevin again. He's a right bastard, he is.
He hurt your bum.
I hope it's not like a Steam server reset or whatever.
Yeah, it always is.
It's always a Steam thing.
It's supposed to be on
Is it?
Tuesdays, though. They always screw me over on Tuesdays. It's weird for this to
Oh.
happen on a Wednesday.
You're back now.
Yeah, now it's
That
back.
is weird. You're right.
Yeah, I can't even find that image, that reference image with all the animals on it. I should have saved that. I wonder, didn't I bag it or something? I seem to recall I bagged it and put the bag somewhere.
Seems like something you would do.
I don't know if you can't see my DM area, but there's like a bazillion bags back here, so finding it's a chore. not too worried about it. All right, so I'm going to change maps again. Let's see here. Initialize. Pack. Packing complete.
Macro.
Okay, back to the iron mine. Finished building. All right. Add your
Yeah, I love
figurines
the
onto the
iron
map.
mine.
The front of the iron mine is this map section right over here. Get a promote for Chris.
Oh, front of the map is here. And size appropriation.
All right. So you see some kestrels flying in the sky. You don't encounter anybody on the road. And eventually you arrive at the abandoned iron mines. The front of the iron mines is a wooden structure in front of the stone mountain. It's got tall wooden posts forming this barrier around here. It's open top to the big wooden gate. The gate is currently closed. Yeah, I think you might be a little too big there. Gramorn.
Where's
Wow, this figurine is really short. What's up with that? Is he kneeling?
where's Dragon's Mini?
Yeah, yeah.
Where's Traxxas?
It was on the side of the board here somewhere, wasn't it? Well, let's see. Here it is. All right. So the adventurers
just-
approach.
What in the world?
What?
Brenta has something stuck on her neck, like a note card. Or am I the only one seeing that?
Yeah, I don't see that. Cut and paste it, maybe?
Weird. Fine, here's a new Brenta.
Your note card effect gone?
Yeah. She had it right through her neck too. It was really bizarre.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I can see like a bunch of text on there. Like right on the yellow
what?
line, I can see text running across where the twos are.
That's weird. And I don't. Maybe because I loaded it.
I don't know.
Who knows?
It's a mystery.
Anyways. Who shall step first into the iron mine?
Who's brave?
What's going on?
I charge in, and like I look left and I look right. What do I see?
You bump into a door.
Oh. I shoulder around the door.
All right, roll in athletics. Let's see if you can force the door open.
Traps, what are those?
Why does my
Wait, what? Why is it not? What's happening? It's not. There you go. I was like, where are the dice? The dice is not being generated. 14 plus 3. Why is the modifier not? What's going on?
Okay.
17.
So, Morg rushes the door with his shoulder and hits it, but it's barred on the other side with a wooden beam that resists your attack. So, you're rebuffed by the door and fall backwards. Vrensa approaches and tests the handle and finds that it still won't open due to the bar on the other side.
Is there a gap between the two doors where we see the iron bar?
Is it iron or wood?
There's not an iron
Or a
bar.
wooden
It's
bar?
made of wood. If you look, yeah, there's a narrow gap you can kind of see.
Can we stick a saw blade through it?
We have
Have it.
several staffs. Just lever it up and over.
Nah, staff is too wide. It wouldn't fit between the gap of the doors.
Can we use a sword?
Sword also probably too wide.
Okay.
What about a rapier? Probably not strong enough. It's too bendy.
Thin enough, yes. Strong enough, no. I would say.
What about
What's
rope?
rapier?
Is rope too thick? A silk rope?
Well, you wouldn't be able to get it through the gap of the door, but you might be able to throw it up over the wall and pull the bar up from the other side.
Why don't we just break the door?
It was
Wait,
tried.
it's just a
Tried that.
palisade? Wait, is it just a palisade?
Yes. Like I said, open topped.
Oh, I thought this was like the door to the mines. Like this is into a tunnel.
This is a wooden structure in front of the mountain that serves as the sort of like the front area of the mine.
So over here, this would be difficult terrain.
That's a mountain. That's a vertical wall.
That's a vertical wall. Okay.
The palisade
So
part's only
Brentsa
maybe
asked-
20 feet tall.
Brensa asked Morg for a boost.
I will do that. I'll give you a piggyback ride.
And Brensa will attempt to climb.
All right. Once you're hoisted up into the air, it's a short climb to get to the top. From the top, you can see that there's some mine carts and a track. There's a bit of a forge and a trough that has some murky water in it. It looks like there's some stairs that go up into the mountain on the right side. Along the palisade, you can see that there's a couple of mounted heavy crossbows, and there's a sleeping bag in the corner.
And I look down, and how's the door barred exactly?
There's a wooden beam that runs across this door from here to here.
Okay. I am going to tie my rope to it on one side, like to the middle of the bar. I assume it's a pretty heavy bar, correct? A couple 100 pounds.
Yep, heavy wooden bar, like a whole tree was just shaped into a square.
All right. Once the rope's tied to it, I'm gonna yell to Morg. So I'm gonna toss the rope back over. I'm gonna say, Morg, hold on tight to this.
Okay. Grab and
And I'm
tug
gonna
on it.
I'm gonna use a rope to shimmy back up to the top of the gate. And I'm gonna ask Morg to toss me up the block and tackle that is in Daggermaw's saddlebag pack.
All right. I rummage through and I get it. Throw it up at you.
I'm gonna go and place that on top of the palisade, string the rope through it, and toss the end down the Morg and just say, "All right, guys, pull."
All right, group effort. Everybody heaves. The bar moves, and the door is no longer
There you
locked.
go. There you go.
I
It's a little
shoulder ram it
engineering work.
again.
The heavy wooden beam clatters to the ground on the other side. You shoulder ram the door and force it open, pushing the beam along the ground until it's at an angle like this.
I stow my gear back into the bags.
Why didn't you just bring the tackle with you while you were climbing? Why did I have to throw it at you?
Because I didn't think about it till I was on the other side.
Good job. Let's go.
Hey, I brought my rope.
While the door is like slightly open like this, I will peek in for any potential of those monsters that were hiding inside.
All right. Looking around, you can see there's a big yard here, and there's a track that recedes into the darkness of the mine. And there's also that staircase I mentioned off to the right side, beyond that little fire pit there. You don't have dark vision, so you can't really see very far into the mine itself. But it looks like the yard is clear, at least.
Princess wants to go check out that backpack.
It's actually a bedroll. It looks like whatever guards were on duty here, maybe sometimes they would take little naps up here. So yeah, there's just an old bedroll. It's been exposed to the elements for a while, so it's quite faded.
Are there any unburnt pieces of like firewood around?
The fire that was here has completely burned down. The ashes have been rained on. Or I guess it wouldn't rain. The ashes are still in the fire pit, I guess. But it doesn't look like there's anything that could be burned. It's all used up fuel.
What's this over here? Is that like a...
It's a refining forge to turn ingots into... Or not ingots. To turn like unrefined ore into ingots.
Anything in there?
No. When the miners fled, they must have taken everything. You might find a couple rocks in some of these mine carts here. If you refined them, you might be able to get some metal out of them. They do appear to be...
But there's no refined metal around.
Unrefined ore rocks in the carts, but nothing refined.
Hey, Soul and Prius, you guys following us in?
Yep.
Yes, we are.
This Traxxas only have 28 hit points. That doesn't sound right for our level.
What are my hit points at?
It might not be accurate.
20. Yours are not listed on your character, so you'd have to tell us.
3d8 plus 2d8. That would be...
Oh, he's not. Soul's not injected.
Yeah, this is a new figurine because the one from last week got deleted.
Yeah, last session we were in a dungeon and it just got erased from existence.
Yeah, I pulled this one out of a bag. I will re-inject it. I just need to know, what are your hit points, Soul?
Alright, so 8 times 3, 24, 24 plus 20, so 44.
Wait, how are you level 8?
Level 8?
No, but you said 8 times 3 plus.
Yes,
I'm very
3d8
His hit die is 8.
on my hit dice. I'm calculating.
He's level 3?
No, I'm level 3 in Bard and I have two levels in Fighter.
Ah,
Level 5.
3d8, 2d10.
Yep.
I'm looking at Diamond's character sheet. It's probably not the right one because it's only 3rd level.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because we
But
should all be around 5 or 6.
if Diamond were 3rd level, 24 would be accurate.
It is, but his spell sheet, it reads like somebody who is level 5 or 6.
Also,
'Cause he's
Ninja,
got first.
the character sheet that you made, I put like level 2 levels in Fighter on like the abilities thing, and it hasn't changed on the character level thing, so that's kind of confusing sometimes.
Link it? Let me look at it.
We'll see.
You might have manually entered something that was supposed to be formula. It happens.
Control V.
All right. Actually, I have the link. Never mind. I'm opening it now.
Is Chris still here? He's been awful quiet.
I'm still in.
Oh.
We're just stepping in a cave.
I see level 4. Shouldn't he be level 5?
Yes. 2 levels in Fighter, 3 in Bard.
All right. Well, I'll change that to a 2.
Oh, you're supposed to put it there.
I just got kicked.
Me too.
That is confusing. There are 2 places I have to.
Kevin
The
is
game
in it
does not
again.
like me tonight.
Kevin.
So you should have 30 hit points, I guess.
30? What?
According to the character sheet, yeah.
Wait, well, what's your con mod?
10
Plus 0.
plus 0.
Okay, so you were a bard first or a fighter first?
I was a bard first.
Okay, so that's 8. 2 more levels would be another 8 for 16. And then you have how many level? You have 2 levels of fighter.
Yes.
And fighters are what, D10?
Yes.
So it's another 10. So
Wait, that's the first level? Does the first hit die not count?
no, so you have,
The first level, you have the maximum amount of hit points.
which is 8.
So if I was a level
Then-
1 bard and I got level 3, I would have 3d8, right, for hit dice?
Right, but that's not 24. You don't get maximum on the other ones. You either roll
Okay.
them or you get the average. And the average of 2 is always going to be equal to the maximum. So your next 2 levels of bard would be another 8 hit points.
I'm looking at his sheet. It says he got 18 hit points from bard. He got 12 hit points from fighter, for a total of 30.
That's weird, but okay.
So the way my sheet calculates hit points is for your first level, it'll give you max plus con.
Right.
For your next level, it'll give you half of your hit die plus your con
Right.
mod. And then the next one is half plus 1, and then half plus 1, and it just alternates from then on. So you get sort of the averaged hit points. So for bard, the average is 5. For fighter, the average is 6. So 3 levels in bard is 18.
I
2
see.
levels in fighter is 12.
Okay.
Also, Matt
Okay,
got
it's
some
just-
chat. You said how did
just-
my character die?
You died?
No,
What?
Matt God's in chat and he wants to know how did his character die.
Oh.
Mad God, where's he?
In chat. In the stream.
And what chat?
He's watching the stream chat, Twitch.
So, Mad God,
Oh,
your character did not die. Your character is actually still in town. I occasionally have brought him in as an NPC, and I've maintained your characterization that he is a healer that likes to kill people because he believes that death is the proper outcome of everything. So I have occasionally had him show up and offer to put people out of their misery.
he survived the slave rebellion, but he never leveled up, so he's still level 3.
Nah.
I assume.
You gonna come back to us, Mad? You gonna rejoin the game? That'd be fun. I miss you, Mad God.
You're a cool cat.
I always liked playing with you. I know I can be a frustrating DM sometimes. Well, don't get too full of yourself over there. Everyone misses Mad God.
Oh, okay.
Almost tempting.
Almost.
The amount that I'm missing Mad God is decreasing. I'm not in Twitch, so I have no idea what he's saying.
Not much. He said, good, nice to know. Everyone misses Mad God. Almost tempting. After asking, how did my character die? And he didn't. He's still alive. Very much still alive. Although several levels behind everyone else at this point. So,
What level is
guys,
everyone up here?
everybody should be level 5.
Aren't you guys level 6 and I'm level 5?
Let me check my notes. Party.
Because you guys had a one combat encounter full assassin there. I wasn't there for it.
Yeah, a couple of you are level 6. Creus and Psychofrog are level 6. Long, are you level 7?
I'm level 6. I got 4 levels in Druid, 2 in Barbarian.
Weird. My notes are wrong. Let me update this. 2 levels in Barb, 4 levels in Druid. All right then. So everyone's level 6. Xepsia? Why aren't you level 6? Were you not here the day we leveled up?
Well, no, I believe we missed. We had 2 people miss the day we leveled up.
Right.
I want to say it was Traxxas and Soul.
Yeah, I have Diamond Dragon listed as a Druid Circle of the Stars 5th. So I don't think he hit level 6.
I never did either.
What did we do to level up again? I'm trying to remember.
Winning the war leveled you up.
We beat something big. Yeah,
Oh,
that got
winning
us
the war
from
leveled
like
us up?
level
Oh,
4 to
shit.
level 5. What did we
beat up
that
the,
got us
like,
to level 6?
We killed like 20 of the Gith or something. That got us 1 level.
The Gith battle? Yeah, that was kind of major.
Okay, so we were level 3 when we were in the slave pit. We got to level 4 from getting out of the slave pits and surviving the whole like gladiator stuff. Then we killed the Gith to level 5, and then we ended the war arc, and that got us to level 6.
Yeah. And pretty soon you guys should hit level 7 when you do something major.
I remember what got us the extra level that Soul and Praxis didn't have. The Otiud.
What?
We ended up getting an extra level beating that Otiud.
Ah, that was it. Yeah, that was a really dangerous fight.
Yeah.
Long almost died.
Yeah.
What's an OD?
Yeah.
Look it up. The Odiog is a garbage monster.
Hold up, my mom's
And it was, and that fight we were down to 4 because it was Caster, me, Grimoire, and Morg.
Yeah, it's too bad Caster left, but it is a little more efficient with less players. Everybody's turn comes around a little quicker.
Yeah. And that ended up being a boss fight that you guys missed, so you ended up missing on a level up.
Yeah, that was
That's
way
the
harder
difference.
than I expected it to be, and because you almost died, I took pity on you and let you have a level for it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll be back, guys.
All right.
Okay.
But honestly, I mean, at this point, perhaps next time there's a minor level up, maybe the level 5s catch up with us next time we do a mission. It's not quite enough to level up the level 6s.
Yeah, I'll say this mission, in fact, will do it. So.
Not quite enough to level up the level 6s, but enough for the 5s.
Yeah. Everybody will be level 6 after this.
That's fair.
Just to make it even.
It's better if everybody's the same level, anyways.
Yeah, or at least pretty close. A 1 level difference is not that bad.
No. But if we start getting 2 or 3 levels apart, then it's hard to balance encounters.
Mad God says, I'll keep an eye on the chat and judge everything that you do.
The stream.
So he's going to watch like he played.
We're being judged. All right, so here you stand before the dark mine entrance. You can't see very far in. Much to this point and no further.
We've got a bunch of torches, but I use 2-handed weapons, so I can't really carry a torch.
I produce flame.
Somebody's got the light spell, doesn't they?
I got produce flame, which makes 10 feet of bright light, 20 feet dim light.
I have torches, and I can produce flames, and all that.
Anywhere on this map where you see a lit torch, there actually is a torch there that you can light, but it's not currently lit.
All right. Do we want to take the high road over here, or do we want to take the low road with the tracks?
Probably the high road. You are an
Can I have a
archer.
promotion, please?
Yeah.
Log the maps back up if you want to log back in. Oh, there you are.
Yep. Trying to.
Rental said Daggermaw to sniff up ahead. Oh shoot, there was. Can I retcon something just real quick?
Sure.
Ninja. I just wanted to. There's a purchase I forgot to make that I've been planning to make all week, and that was since I have the money, I want to buy some of those herbs for the ritual to re-summon Daggermaw, just in case something unforeseen happens.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, it's something you would have done.
All right.
You know what? I
Yeah.
think maybe these aren't stairs after all. I think there's just like wooden planks making a walkway. Because it looks like this is all the same level. Mostly the same level here.
With my perception, do I hear anything? Can I notice anything from far?
Let's see. Roll it.
I got a natural 18.
You make an 18 to see if you can hear anything. You listen, and there's only an eerie silence. The kestrels in the distance are still cawing. There must be a dead animal nearby that they're feasting on.
Oh, but we're hearing that, or?
Yeah, but you're hearing that from out here, not from in here. So the only sounds are coming from way out there.
Are they known for, what are they known for, these creatures?
Hej-kins are creatures of the earth. They live within the mountain. They worship the mountain. Many of them are earth clerics. All of them are somewhat psionic.
You gotta be careful.
In a mountain, yes. Very careful.
I wouldn't trust any of these walls around here.
Certainly not. Unfortunately, you can't get very far from any of the walls in here because it's close quarters.
I know. We're gonna need your Daggermaw to sniff this place out.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if something tries to come outside of the wall.
Yeah. Brenta is gonna notch an arrow. I want to say she's just gonna ready an action in case anything pops out. And we'll send Daggermaw sniffing ahead. So
right.
Perception check for Daggermaw, I guess.
All right.
So she's gonna primarily let's see. So she's got perception +8 and advantage. Daggermaw is very perceptive. Oh, that did not work. There's something wrong with my roller. Hold on. That's so weird. I can't get my roller to work properly.
It could be lagging.
So, am I? Okay.
It might be. I don't know. Hey, Mad God, I'm going to shoot you an invite to the Discord again.
I guess. All right. Let me try this instead.
All right. Your ping looks pretty good. You should be able to do stuff. There it is. 24.
That's not. It's actually a 26 because I had the wrong modifier.
Gotcha. 26.
Yeah, my rollers are all jacked up. It's weird. I don't know if it's me. I'm gonna exit the table and come back.
He does hear a noise. It's coming from way down far into the mine. Due to the echoes in the mine, the noise bounced around a bit, and it's a bit difficult to pinpoint exactly where it came from, but you do know it came from deeper into the mine.
Okay. I figured out I never got that promotion. That's why. But I've already left. That's why I couldn't get the rollers to work for me.
I could have sworn I promoted everyone. Well, when you rejoin, I'll promote you.
Yeah. As the little wheel was spinning and I was looking at it, I saw I didn't have a crown next to me.
Welcome back, Mad God.
Hi guys, just want to let you know that I'm completely new to this kind of game. I've never actually played D&D before in my life.
I thought
So
you were
if
about
I'm
to
a
say
bit
I'm
new-
completely nude.
That too.
That's what I heard
Oh god.
when I was frightened, incredibly frightened,
I am.
because I've
I-
seen pictures of Mad God.
You can't tell, but I don't have pants on. Just kidding.
Hey, whatever bodily fluids I decide to have my chair absorb are up to me. Thank you very much.
Oh god, that reminds me. Did you hear that story about the lady that was masturbating in a Jeep dealer, and then they complained that she made the Jeep she was masturbating in smell awful?
No, I did not. I have heard of a woman with a chronic addiction to eating sofa chairs, if that has any relevance.
I've seen that. I have seen that.
Yep.
What a weirdo.
Uh-huh. I sometimes think about it whenever I deeply need to purge. It is disgusting.
All right, here comes
Hi,
your promotion.
guys.
You are promoted.
Hi,
All right.
guys. After so long, I see
Yeah.
that you're still using the figurines I made you.
Yes.
Well, track that is. Well,
Krius
Diamond
has
is.
Krius has really fancy models because he loves Hero Forge.
Yep. Why not?
Why not?
Wait,
And I
why is
made
your
a new
character
cart.
like a midget?
Yeah, show off your
It's worth-
Kanken cart. It's fancy.
The
It's
Kanken
worse than
card.
that. He looks like a little
Oh wait,
Leiron.
he's kneeling.
Isn't this thing
Zoom in.
cool?
Zoom in on his character. He looks like a little Leiron. He does. Just look at it.
Yeah.
Actually, do I still have one of them? Hang on. Not that one.
Yeah, this is great. This is like a
You can
reunion.
take Caster Blasters. You can take Caster Blasters color.
We should get Caster Blaster back in here. It'd be like a reunion.
Oh boy. I don't know if I'm gonna be back.
Well,
Right now, I'm not sure if I should be here, considering I'm probably taking up some valuable D&D playing time.
oh well.
You really are.
What will your streamers think, Ninja?
Oh yeah, all
All
of our many
three of
viewers.
them.
All three of them. It used to be 4, but then I had to leave it so that I could friggin' join the game.
Is Casino Thanks one of you?
I'm not Casino, thanks.
Yeah, I might be a
I'm-
real
I'm-
viewer.
I'm mad, god damn it! You can't change who I am.
All right.
Oh, well, it almost feels like my sense of humor was missed.
It was.
Almost.
Well, Daggermaw's going to move up to the turntable.
Yeah. So this is an interesting device here. It rotates so that the mine carts can go in various directions. At the end
Mhm.
over here, there actually is a mine cart on the track. You can see that there's...
Hey, look, I have all the OGs.
Can he see in the dark, Daggermaw?
Not really, but she doesn't rely too greatly on eyesight. Like, if you look at her face, it's kind of like she's got high perception, but it's mostly based on her, like, just animalistic nature more than her eyesight. She's got these little tiny pinky eyes.
All right. I don't want to give you too many details then, because Daggermaw can't really see
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, and she's not super interested in stuff so much as, living things.
Mm.
She's a bloodhound type of character after all.
Yeah.
Vitaka
All right.
Taruk. Been a while since I've
I
seen that
will
one.
mention to everybody else that it seems like the way, at least to the turntable, is safe. Let's start moving up.
Does Daggermaw bark when Daggermaw hears noises?
Yeah, she'll come. She's got an intelligence of 8, so she can't speak, but like she understands common, and she's well trained enough that like she sees something, she'll like bark and do like the little pointer type of thing.
No.
You know.
So, like when Daggermaw entered and heard a noise, went running down the corridor barking. Bark, 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 and stop there.
Right. Bark, 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 and start there.
Bark, bark, bark.
Figuring
Bark, bark, bark.
if you could imagine a lizard barking, that's what it sounds like.
Yep. So lizards, you have to add like S's. So spork, 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 spork.
Now this German dog. Sprechen Sie English? What the fuck? You're a German Shepherd. How are you talking?
And Daggermaw's like, sprechen Sie Deutsch? Achtung!
All right. Well, now we've got some light from Morg.
Suddenly, Taruk Lifetaker jumps in and tackles Krius.
You told me I was level 6.
Taruk just came back from a crusade, went off into the desert, fought several dragons, came back level 6.
Oh, I can hear the nostalgia in your voice, damn it, Ninja. Again, though, I feel like I'm taking away from your guys' experience. Carry on, I'm not here.
Okay. So you
All right.
moved into
So
the
there's a couple
tunnel.
ways we can go.
I need to make a couple rolls. Hang on. Nothing happens yet.
All right. Do we want to keep going left since that worked for us last dungeon, or do we want to change it up and start going right?
You guys are in the dark. Who's got a light source?
I do.
Morg
produce
and
flames.
Morg.
Your produce flames, you can just hold it in your hand, right? So that gives you a little
Yeah.
light radius
Yeah.
just around you.
Oh, I have a torch.
20
right now.
feet.
20.
Okay. So you guys haven't come across an actual wall sconce yet. You're near one. If you find one of those, you could light it up, and that'll give you more of a view.
Aren't these sconces right here?
No, there's no torch in that. Only the ones that have like a lit torch on the map actually have a torch in them. All the other ones are empty.
I do have a torch as well on me.
We have 29 torches back in the cart.
Yeah.
You want to go stick them in the empty sconces and light them up everywhere?
Well,
I guess in the dim
Well,
light you can
we
see the
can
cart
see-
and the table over here.
well, there's a torch at the end over here, so this cart's still in light, and then this room has a bunch of torches.
No, no,
Well,
no, no,
he
no.
said the ones that are lit on the map are dead torches
Yes.
that are just there, but
Oh,
we have to go
oh.
light them. So technically, this minecart over here is in complete darkness.
Well, doesn't the thing have
I do-
dim light out like another 20 feet?
I do have a torch.
The dim
too.
light is 10 feet past the bright light. This is bright light. This 10 feet from me. This
Yeah, I
thing
guess
is-
bright
your
light.
flame is not that good. So yeah, you can't even see the cart.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
I do have a torch also, so that's gonna be lit over here.
Okay. So Krius takes his torch, goes over here. You can see there's a cart. And there's some shiny coming from that cart when your light hits it.
What kind of
Shine.
shine?
Torch has 20 feet bright light,
Oh.
20 feet dim.
This cart's still got some ore in it. Reflective
I'm-
metal ore.
I'm going to lit up the torch over here.
Okay. So
Somebody
from
find-
here you can see behind you there's a ladder that goes up to an upper part of the mountain here. You can see there's this tunnel which travels west about 30 feet. There's some stuff. You can just sort of see the shadow of it over here.
Do I hear anything from this direction?
You do hear a noise. It's from over this way.
What does it sound like?
Kind of nice.
A scuffle. Or a shuffling noise.
Okay. I don't know if you guys can hear, but there's something in that at the end of this tunnel over here,
Check them off. Fetch.
and they probably noticed the light, so I'd be quite careful.
Hang on. When Daggermaw gets to here, where's everybody else relative to Daggermaw?
I'll be 10 feet behind
Uh,
Daggermaw.
I'm in heaven.
Brent will be Yeah, Brent's will be right here so that she can see down the hallway.
All right.
I guess Soul, do you want to be where you're at on the map now, or do you want to be somewhere else?
Soul?
The
What's happening? What I miss?
I'll say C is next to Brent's, since he's got a bow as well. And Traxxas will be next to us on the rear.
since Diamond's not here, mind if I take control of Traxxas?
Why not?
Yes.
I don't think Diamond
Fuck
would
it,
mind.
right?
I mean, as long as you don't get him killed, Diamond won't mind.
Okay, so I would like to slit both of my wrists. Does anyone have a knife? Do I have a knife?
Traxxas has been possessed by Taluk.
No, but you have a Vorpal staff.
Yeah, just hit yourself in the nuts until you explode.
Vorpal staff. Why does he have a Vorpal staff? Oh, here we go. Quarterstaff of Dwarven Kings.
It's pretty bomb.
All right, I need everybody to roll initiative because something's about to happen.
You got it, bro.
Let's see. Do I have to fill in one of these for somebody?
Why is the dice not being generated when I clicked it?
Set back to
Going
1.
It might not be
My
generated.
rollers are sucking right now.
I'm having some lag here.
I'll roll for Sia. I rolled a 12. What's his dex? 3? 13,
Let's
14,
roll
15.
real dice physics.
Yeah.
That's like fucking 5 plus 1. What is with the counters? They're really weird. The text is weird.
I can't get my
8.
roller over in Traxxas' side to work, so I'll just use this physical one right here.
Mm.
Come on, big money, big money, big money, big money, big money. Suck my dick. 9. 10.
This is not working.
I can't get my rollers to work.
It looks like this one's working
Now
for me.
it works.
I can't get the initiative thing to work.
Yeah.
It worked for you.
It's
Didn't
stuck
work
at-
for me.
There
stuck
we
at-
go.
0 or something. Or 18. I can't tell which.
What'd you get,
There's
Mad?
2 numbers.
I got a 10. 9 plus 1.
Okay.
I can't get mine to work at all.
Let me see. These ones?
I get-
You can't
I
adjust the
can't even
numbers?
get my. No, I mean I can't. I can't get it to work. I can't get the dice out of my bag. It just everything's frozen if I try to roll.
Yeah, when I hit roll, it works.
Do you guys see my card here? Well, it's like connected to.
All right,
This card?
Rensa has 30 initiative somehow.
Why is it connected to that thing?
Connected to what thing?
I guess you don't see that.
I do not.
It's like a poison arrow. I don't know.
Hang on.
When
hang
did
on, hang
Sia become yellow? That's my color, damn it. You
It
stole
says
it
that
from
in
me.
giant.
on. It was.
It was my color. What was wrong with pink?
Yeah, nobody wants to be pink.
Okay, I need a
Well,
roller.
your opinion. Wait, no, he wasn't pink. Traxxas was pink. He was purple.
Let's see. Maybe I can fix this by syncing stuff. Hold on. I can sync this. And then I can...
There we go.
Then I can sync this. Is everything working for everybody now?
No.
Let me see.
Yeah, it's weird.
No.
What about now? Can you modify them now?
Yeah.
Okay. If you get issues like that, cut and paste it. That seems to reset the script on it. I don't know why it broke, but it did.
All right.
Typical tabletop simulator shenanigans. Harumph.
Okay.
Rolling some dice. 4. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
What the hell?
I might need a grid for this.
Oh, shit. Fuck.
Ooh, click on what?
Oh wait, I think that fixes everything. I think I did that last time on accident, and it fixed everything.
What did you do? I'm getting lag.
I controlled Z to undo a paste that I did that pasted something really high in the sky, and I don't know how to modify height on objects, so I was just like, I'll just paste it again somewhere else. And my Microsoft muscle memory kicked in, my Excel kicked in, and I was just like, Control Z to undo things.
All right.
But the script should be fixed on everything, because that fixed it last time. Reloading the entire table.
All right, resync the minis. Everybody's got to enter their initiative again.
I'm still staring at a black face.
Same. I'm sure we all are. Long.
Damn, you got like a ping of 999.
Yeah. All I see are bags and no table.
Excuse me while I play a song on the world's smallest violin.
All right, my roller works again.
I guess I could save it and reload the table if everybody's really having issues.
I'm working.
Kind of my issue when I joined in for the first time. I had to wait a while for everything to render, but that may have just been a problem for the fact that I haven't been here in so long.
Yeah, the reset that
Oh, things are
Morg,
loading.
yeah, the reset that Long did, it fixed all my rollers.
That's good.
I don't know why.
Here we go. I'm coming back.
That's what happened like before when we had like the script was going all over the place, like above the table and everything, and then I did that and
Hey, it works now.
yeah.
Excellent. All right, everybody re-enter your initiative. I'm going to be adding a...
I got the same exact roll.
I got better than Long, so I'm happy. Is there a new way to insert initiative?
You actually have to physically put it onto your counter. So you track this, so you go enter in the number. Yeah, you enter the total.
Yeah, we switched to this new table because it had some cool features. It's got one world, which allows me to change maps super quick. So I can like prepare big awesome maps like this and then just load them in one click. It's great. It's got an automatic scaling
And
tool.
once in a while.
It's got the new initiative thing. It's got the mini injector, so everybody's hit points are displayed.
Nice.
All these cool features, so I had to make the change. Okay, so there's 4 Hej-kin that are in the walls, and they're going to make a surprise attack against the party. Now, the Hej-kins can only move 15 feet while phasing through walls, so they're going to emerge from the walls and attack. So, let's see, this one's going to go here. This one's going to go here.
Oh, Christ, it's tiny little shit. Oh, no, wait, that's fur.
And this one's only sort of like partially emerged from this wall here. Like half of his body is still intersecting the stone of the wall itself. So let's see. I got 3 warriors and a priest.
What's our initiative? 'Cause I don't see the order yet.
Has everybody entered their initiative?
I
Yeah.
have.
We need to enter Sol and Sia.
I think 'cause
See
the
ya.
turn. Oh, hang on.
What did I roll for him? A 13?
The
If you're there, Sia, you can roll
Alright.
for yourself if you want.
Maybe he's muted himself.
Maybe.
Nope, he's not muted himself. Maybe your microphone ain't plugged in right.
Well, I entered a number for him. I'll give Caster a 1 because we don't have a pink player currently. And roll. Okay. So, first we have a surprise round. During the surprise round, the Hej-kins emerge from the walls, the very walls themselves, phasing through the stone. So these small humanoid creatures pop out. This one is going to take a swipe at Daggermaw. A Hej-kin
he's
warrior
not-
has multi-attack. He makes 2 claw attacks with +3 to hit. So he's got a 19 and a 15 to hit Daggermaw.
So 1 hits. Daggermaw has 16 AC.
All right, Daggermaw gets slashed with a claw that does 3 damage. 3 slashing damage.
Daggermaw growls.
Okay. This one emerges from the wall next to Morg and is going to do the same thing. 2 claw attacks. He's got an 8 and a 21. 8 obviously misses.
8 does not hit.
21 hits, though?
Yep, not exceptional though.
All right. Only 3 slashing damage. This one here, that's only partially emerged from the wall, is going to make a funny face at Grimorn. Grimorn, I'm going to need you to make a DC 11 Constitution saving throw.
I don't think so.
Con save.
Oh
That was a
shit!
con save.
It sounds like I gotta. Okay.
It's a gutbuster. You're making me laugh. Ah!
Oh shit! Just thought about something.
Let's talk about something that I can do. Hey guys,
Right.
this guy's so short. yeah.
Okay, so what happens is this Hej-kin points its hand at you and draws a bunch of energy from you using a psionic life-draining attack. So you're going to lose 4 hit points.
Okay.
The Hej-kin would heal for 4 right now if he had any damage, but he does not. That is a life-draining effect. The Hej-kin
Oh, they were-
priest...
They were able to move all the way to me.
So they were inside the walls really close, within 15 feet of you.
Oh, okay, 15.
So they decided to ambush you when you guys moved into the corridor. They only moved 15 feet to emerge from the walls and then attacked. The priest, he's going to use a spell. He's going to use... hang on, let's see.
Skyrite.
Mm,
True strike.
which one to use? So this thing is a spiritual weapon that he has summoned. He summons it right in front of Renzi here, and I think it can immediately attack, right?
It can attack, right, and then if he casts a spell, he can use a bonus action on his turn.
When spiritual weapon is a bonus action to cast. When you cast it as a bonus action, you can also make a weapon attack with the spiritual
with
weapon
that.
as part of the same turn. As part of the
Yeah,
same action.
that's what I'm trying to say.
He can't cast an action-based spell unless it's a cantrip, but he can do whatever else with his action.
My
Is he
internet is
attacking me?
laggy.
Actually, did you say was this the same one that did a scary face?
No. The warrior did the scary face. The priest is doing the
Sword. All right.
All right, what's its
spiritual
mod?
weapon.
Is it its spellcasting mod?
Yep, it's a ranged spell attack or
It's a
melee
D8.
spell attack.
It's a D8 plus your spellcasting modifier damage.
He still has to hit. He still has to hit though.
He only
and
has
the
a
spell.
9 to hit. So what appears here is like some sort of stone axe, a magic stone axe floating in the air before you, and it takes a swing at your face, but it misses with a 9. And that's the Hej-kin's turn. So the surprise round, all of the Hej-kins emerge with a war cry. And Vrenta, it's your turn.
All right. So Vrensa will cast. She'll use a first level spell slot, and she will cast. Whatchamacallit, Hunter's Mark on the priest.
All right.
Do we have a Hunter's Mark thing over here?
Yeah.
I gotta find it.
They're not injected though, so I'll just set it next to it, I guess.
That's fine.
I can offer you a hex in these trying times.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all out of eggs.
So he's got Hunter's Mark, and she will use her action to shoot her bow at the priest.
All right.
I don't know how tough these guys are yet, so I'm not going to go and do the sniper shot. I will just use her regular attack, which has a +9 modifier. (24).
Exceptional.
Okay, they don't have great AC. All right, so that's going to be a D8 plus a D6. Plus, are they humanoids?
Small humanoid, yep.
All right, so it's D8, D6 plus 8.
You have like a sense that can sense when there's humanoids around, right? But you didn't say if you were using
Yeah.
it, so I didn't mention them.
I can't spot them. I'm going to I can't reroll the 2 because that's from a spell, right? So I'm going to reroll the 5 just to see if I get better. There's
Reroll.
no harm in rolling.
He
No,
beat
I
the
did
AC
not.
by more than 10, so he can reroll one of his dice. That's the
So
exceptional.
So 15 damage to the Hej-kin priest.
Ouch.
Does that
Thank
break
you,
his
Warden.
concentration on the spiritual weapon?
Yeah, I'll roll it.
well-
So the DC is
Assuming-
10 or the damage, whatever's higher. Is that right?
Yeah, I don't even know if spiritual weapon is concentration or not. So that's the other.
It is concentration.
It
I
winks
think.
out.
Is it?
He lost concentration.
Hang on, I might be wrong.
And
It might last for an hour.
anyways, Why you
Wait,
look
it's a
that up?
duration. It's not a
Daggermaw?
concentration. It
I
does
thought
not
so.
go away.
okay, all right, that's fair. That is all Varensa's actions, but Daggermaw is going to be inspired by her leadership and use her combo attack, her reaction to attack the Hej-kin warrior in front of her.
I tried to set that thing right here, and it disappeared on me.
It's not called combo attack. It's called what is it called again?
There, I'm just going to use this D3 for it.
Coordinated attack. She's going to use her coordinated attack to attack the Hej-kin in front of her.
So the one that attacked
Has a plus.
Daggermaw, you're attacking back.
Yep, and she's got her collar on now, so she has a +1 magical attack. So +7 to her roll. Uh, 21.
Exceptional.
Okay.
They have an AC of 11.
10, actually.
Yeah, 10 or 11. Yeah.
10.
So
Hej-kin's
she does
not very clear.
D8 plus 7. D8 plus 7 damage. Just gonna roll that D8 again, just because there's no permanent. Same one. So she did 13 bite damage.
Okay. She bites down on the Hej-kin's skull, and it cracks, and he dies.
Holy cow. And that's her reaction. So I think, yeah, that's my turn.
All right. See ya. See ya. Can you hear me? See ya. All right, we'll wait for Sia. The Hej-kin here. He's going to point at Grimorn. Grimorn, make a DC 11 con save.
Again.
They saw you fail the first time.
He's not going to use it on Morg. Morg's huge.
Come on, double or nothing.
Ah.
I pass.
Oh, nice
You pass.
pass.
All right. When nothing happens, he's going to move to here, and is no longer a valid target because he's in the wall.
Do you like get
Opportunity
an attack
attack
trade
more.
before that?
No,
More
he's
just-
still within
just
5
move
feet,
a
so you
little
can't.
Oh, okay.
More, just move a little bit.
This one here that was in the wall will emerge from the wall, make 2 attacks against Grimorn. He's
Cast
got
shield.
an 18 on the first attack, so you cast shield. And that does not hit. He rolls a 1 on the other one.
Oh. What's this fumble?
Gotta load the page. 20 seconds. And it is
Fall unconscious.
weapon attack, critical fail. You lose your grip as you attack. Roll a DC 10 dex check. On a fail, you drop your weapon at your feet. He's attacking with his claws, so he can't drop his weapon. It does nothing.
He was
After
eating chip.
So he makes his 2 attacks and continues moving right through to here where he's no longer a valid target. This one here that summoned the spiritual weapon, he's going to wiggle his finger so the spiritual weapon makes another attempt to strike Vrensa. He only gets a 13 to hit. Your armor class beats that, right?
17.
17. He's going to... It's a bonus action to do that, right?
Yes.
Which means he can still cast a spell this turn.
Only if it's a cantrip with a casting time.
No,
Oh, no, wait.
this is
Nope,
a different.
sorry.
This is a different round.
Yeah, different round. I'm wrong. You can cast a spell.
Holy crap! I got mega seas.
It happens.
I'm just giving you shit, man.
Okay,
Now I
so...
remember why I left.
Aw, come on now.
Long.
No, it wasn't because of you.
A magical spell slaps Morg from behind. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. The DC is 11.
Wisdom save.
He's casting a hold person on Morg. Morg's muscles begin to
Oh.
seize and tense up.
12.
12. All right, you beat it by 1, so you shrug off the effect, and the Hej-kin curses in his language.
Puny goblins. You are goblins. Nothing but goblins.
I think this Hej-kin is
Ooh.
going to try to retreat into the wall. Because he's moving away from Grimorn, you can make an attack of opportunity.
Can I?
Uh-huh. Do you have a melee weapon in hand?
You punch him.
Well, the thing is that I cast shield
As a reaction, so you can't. All right.
as a bonus action already. So yeah.
Okay, so
Oh yeah, you already used your reaction.
in that case, he disappears into the wall and is no longer a valid target. So, on to Daggermaw's turn, no valid targets. Where did they go? It was a hit and
We
run.
are now. Oh, we're out of combat. Yay!
Or so you think.
Swallowing 2 mushrooms, is that 1 action or 2 action?
Anytime you consume an item, you have to use an action if it's in your backpack. If you had it in a bandolier or a pocket, like where you could easily get it, you can do it as a bonus action.
Daggermaw will ready an action to charge whatever Hej-kin appears within range.
Okay, readied action to charge Hej-kin.
So I mean, you just
And
run in a straight line.
I'm doing the charge, the grit and glory action. So move in a straight line and attack.
Okay, so Daggermaw does that. Creus, what's Grimoire doing?
Alright, so they're in the side of the walls.
Yes, they're in the walls! And as soon as they come out and attack, they re-merge back into the wall itself, as if they just pass through the wall as if it's not even solid to them.
Move as far as I can here. Take a look in my bag, and I swallow. I can't do 2 mushrooms. I can only do 1 at a time.
Right.
Can I pick 2, swallow 1, and then have the other one ready for after?
Where are they located? Like, are they just in your backpack?
Yeah, they're together in a pouch, I guess, like a small pouch.
You could retrieve the pouch as 1 action.
And then use your bonus action next turn to eat 1. Well, I guess you can use your action to take 1 out, bonus action, eat 1 from the pouch.
Okay,
and you already used your move.
I take 1 of the gold one for the Constitution.
Okay. So you get advantage on con saves for a period of time. Traxxas.
Yes.
For an hour.
Just been going through Ninja's sheet to try Diamond's sheet to try and figure out what the hell he would do in this situation. Well, I can't get them in the wall, and there's no point in me moving forward because all the frontliners are in the front. I'm considering I could burn and I could really piss off Diamond by casting a level 2 spell, Plant Growth, and I could try and aim that at the wall and try and get them to force them out. But
there's not really any plants in here. You're in a mine. Just stone walls as far as the eye can see.
Good point. This is a desert planet. Why did he choose plant growth? Did you homebrew something with that?
There are plants. As a druid, he's been trying to bring the life back to the world. He's been, building a garden back in Tyr. So,
right.
And there are actually ways to, improve the environment. Like one of the major quests I offered to the party, actually involves a major ritual to try to improve the atmosphere to make it rain a little bit and stuff.
Fucking useless hippie. I can't think of anything to do, so for now I'm gonna move forward a bit, and I'm going to yeah, that's fine. Actually, no. There. I'm going to say that. I'm going to use my reaction to ready a produce flame, I guess, at any target that comes near me.
Okay. So, Morg. The enemies have faded into the wall. What do you do?
Wait, I don't have that spell. Poison spray. Poison spray.
Just double hand your staff. It's got reach.
It takes an action to put away my fire, though. Just gonna ready an action to 1-hand spear, stab anything that comes out of the wall.
Okay.
And I back up as I see Daggermaw trying to charge at something, digging its feet into the ground, ready to charge.
So on to Varenza.
Varenza will, let's see. You can swap weapons as a bonus action, right?
So during your movement, you have a free draw. So you could draw a new weapon into an empty hand without spending anything as far as action economy. But
right,
if you want to put something away, that's usually an action. Unless you just want to drop something on the ground. That's free.
Right, but so I can use my bonus action to put my bow away in its quiver, right?
Yeah, if you want to, that's fine.
All right, so I'm going to put my bow away and use my free action to draw my whip. And I will then ready action to attack anything that comes within my range.
Okay.
And she still has her
Range on a whip is what,
Technically-
15?
whip is
Technically-
10.
10. So you could hit out to here. That's good if the priest comes back. Okay.
Technically, it's an interaction to both draw and sheathe the weapon.
I think you only get one, though, unless you have that feat that allows you to do 2.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Right,
Sia.
I had to use one of my actions to do that.
Sia, are you there? Sia? You still getting yelled at by your
Yes.
mom? What's going on? I'm going to say Soul gives Bardic Inspiration to Varenza. How about that?
All right.
And then...
I'm gonna do it
So that was the turn he missed, and then this turn I'm going to have him move over here by Grimorn. And he has like a ranged weapon, right? He's got like a bow. I think.
Who?
Who,
Sia?
Grimor?
I think so.
Yeah, Sia's got the +1 bow with the lightning charge. And I'm going to assume we have the...
Whoa. He's a bard.
Yeah.
What have I missed?
I'm going to
no, he's
say...
a bard fighter.
I'm going to say ready to action to fire the bow that he draws at an enemy that he sees here somewhere. And then...
Little dead sign is my bardic inspiration.
And then it's the Hej-kin's turn.
I just want to point out very quickly, you guys had one job, get the bard to fuck the dragon. And you already failed by stopping him from being a bard.
He's got 2 levels
is
He
of
fighter.
didn't
fighter.
want to touch the dragon.
He's
Just had-
3rd level bar, 2nd level fighter.
Okay, this Hej-kin warrior emerges from the wall. Let's say Daggermaw first. You charge. Roll the hit.
Ah. Fight.
Hard to miss. Armor class 10.
I did ready a reaction to attack anything that came within line of sight.
Yep, I'm just going
That
one by
hits.
one.
That's fine.
He readied his action first, so.
10 damage.
Okay. Daggermaw charges in. The Hej-kin warrior pops out and attempts to slash at Morg, but before he gets the chance, he gets barreled over from behind and murdered by Daggermaw.
Oh, wait, I forgot. I get an extra d6 too.
He's only got
For
9 hit
charging.
points. Don't worry about it. So
I want to know how bad the overkill was. There we go.
at the same time, this Hej-kin warrior emerges from this wall right here. Let's see, who else has ready to action?
One
It was
did
me.
not Traxxas. Yep. Bonk him on the head with your staff.
Okay.
I said I ready to produce flame, but if you want me to, if I'm allowed to change it to a bonk,
Just set him on fire. You have to go with what you readied. You got produce flame in hand, so slap him.
I actually do not have produce flame. I have poison spray, so I retconned it.
That's fine. That's right. I have to make a save then. I rolled a 10. He's got a mod of minus. No, he's got a mod of +1.
Spell save is 13.
No, he fails. He is flamed. How much damage does that do?
It's poison spray.
Sorry. He is poisoned.
He
Or what,
takes
like a
a
D6?
D12. Nope, he only takes a D12 poison damage. Doesn't even get poisoned.
Well, the
Oh.
D12 might kill him. He's only got 9 hit points, so let's see.
2d12. He's level 6 or
We
level
gotta
5.
stab this one for emerging in the walls.
Well, hang on.
Oh, fuck off.
You only did 1 damage?
No, he gets 2d12. He's level 5.
Yeah, roll another one.
Ah, good point. Alright then. Oh, you're gonna make me get another one.
Maybe.
There you go. There's the second one. It's
I meant
rolling
another
now.
dice, not another number one.
Fuck off!
Inconceivable. All right, Morg, take your swing.
Just gonna roll a d12 real quickly just to see if that's gonna happen again.
One.
Sorry,
one, one,
D20, I mean.
one. No, it's
No, that's below 10.
So Morg,
Chicken up.
you see a Hej-kin emerge from the wall over here. It's hard to reach it around the corner, but you can sort of get past Traxxas and slap him. What do you have, your lightsaber in hand?
24, yeah.
All right. Your lightsaber pokes the Hej-kin in the back of the head as he emerges from the wall. Can you do 9 damage? Or technically 7. You probably can't do less than 7. That's my guess.
How does he have a +7 to hit?
I have +3 strength and proficiency plus a +1 from the magical weapon. It does 9 damage. Plus radiant explosion on top of that.
All right. The Hej-kin explodes. With a ree, he pops.
Uri! Deal.
Back to dust with you.
At the same time, this Hej-kin emerges here. Whoosh. And
He gets a whip in the face.
Oh, wait. Was that? Were you counting that as my turn? That was supposed to be my reaction.
yeah, that was a reaction.
Guys,
Okay.
It's still the Hej-kin's turn. That's why this Hej-kin is going.
Oh, okay.
yeah. But now he's gonna get
Does
whipped.
also have a readied action to use the poison gas thing?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
we all did because we had nothing to do on our turns.
All right, Whip Cracker. 21 to hit.
21.
Roll some damage. The priest already has 15 damage on him.
Is it exceptional?
On a priest armor class. Yeah, it's exceptional.
All right, I'm back.
Ah, you missed a couple
Welcome
turns in there.
The hell have you been?
Oh, is that Mad God?
It is.
Yes, he's
Oh.
playing Diamond Dragon's character. He's playing Jaxus.
Oh,
12.
unfortunately, he could not survive that whip.
The +8 modifier to damage is pretty brutal.
Okay, now you're out of combat.
Drensa's gonna check the priest corpse since it's right next to her. For loot.
So if you look at the image of the Hej-kin, you'll see that the Hej-kin does not wear clothing, does not use equipment, so there is nothing to get from the Hej-kin. Unless you want to take a trophy of
That's
some
fine.
kind.
Is your skin worth anything?
You don't know.
No. It's just.
Yeah, you could use it to create like padding for the cold desert nights.
Well, they are tied to the earth.
I will say,
They're
if
magical.
somebody can make a knowledge nature that's good enough, I could tell you more info.
Wait, nature check?
Sure.
I'm a druid!
It's true.
Does he? Nope, he doesn't have proficiency in nature checks.
All
He
right.
put everything in perception.
11's not enough to know. Looking for like a 15 or better.
Nature check?
Yeah.
Nature's intelligence,
I got a
right?
15.
Yeah, I only have a
Yeah, it is. None of us are smart. I think the
Why
highest
is he
intelligence amongst a
intelligent?
lot of us is 10.
Yeah. So far, it seems like nobody's heard what a Hej-kin's useful for.
18.
Is a 17 not good enough?
An 18. With
Well,
with a
Hej-kin.
17 and an 18, Morg and Sol would both be aware that Hej-kin eyes are a spell component.
What kind of
Okay.
spell component?
Their
Dust
eyes?
from the withered eyeballs of dead Hej-kin is usable by earth-worshipping priests as material components for many earthen spells.
I rip out their eyeballs straight from their skulls.
All right.
Just get up all in there and
Just like
So
I
we have
Shrek.
8
Yeah.
Hej-kin eyeballs then, I guess.
blade,
All right.
right.
Say now
I
we will
will
have the
add
permanent Mangekyo Sharingan.
Let's
Never
see.
mind.
So monster parts.
Now that you're out of combat, is anybody interested in this iron ore that's here?
Anyone have a pickaxe?
It's
Nope.
just rocks.
Oh,
You can
cool.
just put the rocks in your backpack if you want it.
Oh.
Could we?
How heavy
You
is
said
it?
there was a furnace earlier. Couldn't we put it all in there and melt it down into some nice, lovely ore, ingots?
There are 7 unrefined ores in this cart here.
Let me think. How would Diamond play Traxxas? Okay, nice attitude. Hey Morg, you dumb piece of shit. Will you do me a favor and push this cart, you dumb fag? Go on, do it, fag. Yeah, that's Diamond.
Yeah, sure. Who the fuck are you?
What are you talking about? I'm your good old buddy, old pal Traxxas. I've been here the whole time. I'm not a different person.
Alright,
Anyway,
get over
will
and
you-
I shove this crazy Traxxas all the way and I push the cart.
All right.
Get away. Let a real druid do the work.
You're absolutely right.
The
I'm
cart won't
I'm
go
a total
further
piece of
than
shit.
right here because of the way the thing is rotated.
Are there any like levers nearby that we can pull to rotate it the right way?
There's no mechanism to it. It's only got these handles here. You have to rotate it by hand manually.
I do that.
Yeah, let's just do that.
By himself.
I do
Apparently.
that.
So it's quite heavy, but it's well oiled.
That'll help.
So with effort and time, you're able to rotate it around, and that'll get the cart to here. And then you'd have to rotate it again if you want to take it out.
Do we want to take it out right now, or do we want to try exploring the rest of the mine first? Because I mean, we explored one corridor.
But it'll
Yeah,
take a while.
let's just-
It'll take a while for the actual heat to build up in the furnace. We can move the cart over there now, get the heat going, and then by the time we backtrack, the heat will be enough to melt the ore.
Yeah.
Good point. I shoved the cart outside.
Okay.
ordinary
It takes a
done.
little bit of time, but you get the cart to the end of the track here. There's a bunch of other carts that are lined up here, so you can only get it to about here.
Boom. Metal in the furnace.
So the ore is in the furnace, but there's no fuel. What are you going to do about
here we-
fuel?
Here we fucking go.
I smash the broken mine cart down into more wood, and I'll throw it some pieces of wood in there.
All right.
Wood's not good enough for iron ore. You need either charcoal with a bellows or you need coal.
There is a
there not
bellows
a bellow
here.
attached to the furnace?
There is.
No
Yeah.
coal.
Maybe there's
But we
charcoal
need
around.
charcoal.
You don't see any in the area. It looks like this trough off to the side here might have contained a bunch of coal at one point, but there's just some coal dust in it at this point.
Hey guys, I have a question. How long would it take for a body to become a flammable resource?
In
I
the
don't know.
desert, assuming nothing eats it, maybe a week or two. It'd have to really mummify nice and solid.
I'm guessing we can't use the I can't remember the names. The
Hej-kins?
that.
Those
Can't use them.
things.
Yeah, the famous those things. You know what I mean? Those things.
All right. So,
I'm guessing we can't use them then. Okay.
returning to the hub of the mine, you stand around in the dark.
Morg, any
Oh.
chance you can bring back that light?
Hmm?
Actually, I know where the torches are. I'm gonna.
This
I'm gonna
torch is
use-
lit up, so there's this much light over here.
Were there other torches over here?
Over here?
Did we ever explore over here? Probably not.
Nope.
No, not yet.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I think the only lit torch is this one right here. All the other
Yep.
ones that
Yep.
appear lit have not been lit yet, but they do have a torch in the sconce that you could light.
I'll travel with Morgan. I'll use Shillelagh to light the torches.
Does Shillelagh do
Shillelagh
fire?
Holy
like
what?
nothing.
Sorry,
I
no,
don't,
not
I don't
sorry,
think that's how that works.
Wrong spell!
I
Cut me some slack, I haven't played with you in
I
years.
throw I throw my produce flame at that and light it on fire.
Okay, so you spread a little room, or a little light around the room, I mean, and then you can see here that this room contains several chairs and a couple of tables. Each of these tables has a few rocks on it. It looks like they were checking the rocks to see what kind of materials were in them, like if they had any useful ore. All of these are dud samples, nothing of value.
No coal.
You don't see any coal on these tables, no. So
Are
from
there any large
here, you can see that
Oh.
there's a wooden building constructed into the wall here, and there's two caves that extend further to the north there and there. This here is actually a shelf, and this shelf has several tools on it, mining picks mostly, maybe a couple shovels.
Only there were a way to tell whether or not any of these walls were coal veins.
Brent and
Anyone
Daggermar are gonna
dwarf
check
with
these rooms out over
knowledge.
here.
Wall.
All right. So you come over here into the little wooden side passage where there's a door that goes into what looks like a barracks for the miners. The miners might have had some stuff here.
Yeah, Brent's gonna just gently look over the room. I mean, see if there's any foot lockers or anything like that. That there might be odds and ends left behind.
There's a wooden chest at the back side of this room here.
Renzo will investigate it. Uh, 13.
All right. You don't find much of value in there, but there's a few odds and ends. Let's see here. So, you find a small bronze cage which holds a mouse with human hands. Well, that's creepy.
Ugh.
You find a brass oil lamp engraved with a map of the city of Brass, a broken dagger engraved with a symbol of a legendary warrior, and a small leather pouch of polyhedral dice.
Cool.
Vrenza picks up the dice and he goes, guys, I know of this game. What we have to do is start rolling characters.
Have you ever seen that?
This campaign just becomes our characters playing D&D.
I'm going to play a human neckbeard called David.
Have you ever seen the webcomic where a bunch of D&D fantasy characters are playing a tabletop role-playing game where they're office workers and stuff like that in a modern world? That comic's funny.
No, I haven't seen that. But
That sounds very uninteresting.
Just the concept of it is great, though, isn't it? It's like, it's D&D, but reversed. It's the fantasy people playing a game about us.
You have to get those files in by Monday. Roll a stress save.
Can I search cover this room too?
The boss monster
not.
appears. He wants those TPS reports.
You open the fridge. It is still not filled with food. What? Why? I opened
Instead
it
of
like
getting
3
killed, you
times.
just get fired.
Okay, so you go into the foreman's office. The foreman's office has a wooden table and a bed. The wooden table has several drawers that appear to be locked. So you have the option of waiting until you find a key or trying to smash the desk.
How about I just pick that lock?
Or picking the lock, that's fine.
I wave Grimorn over and I say, "Hey, could I get a little guidance here?"
Yeah. I will cast
So-
guidance on you.
I'm gonna do that and use my psionic dice,
That's me.
and I get 7 as my modifier. So 26.
26. Well, that'll successfully pick the lock. When you open up the desk, you're going to find several items.
Let me bring that note card back over.
Yes, please.
While Ninja's adding stuff to that, actually, no, you about to finish? I'll wait.
Okay. There's 30 ceramic pieces, a cloth gown threaded with dyed silk, a wooden chalice engraved with arcane runes, 10 yards of canvas in a sack, and a set of woodcarver's tools.
Nice.
While Vrensa was looking through those rooms, I'm going to go to the table filled with, I thought you said mining tools? Is that what it was?
So here on this wall, there's sort of a cupboard, and if you open it up, there's a bunch of tools hanging. So there were several miner's picks and a couple of shovels.
I'm going to pick up one of them. I'm going to pick up 2 of the mining picks.
Okay.
I'm going to come over and give one to Morg, and I'm going to say, how does Diamond usually speak? Wow.
You don't have to impersonate exactly how Diamond does everything.
Well, I'm going to go to the left, and you can go over to the right. We'll see if we can find some copper, and not copper, coal. Shit. We'll see if we can find
Accurate.
some coal, and hopefully.
I'm gonna have to go here.
No, psycho, not coal shit.
All right. See ya.
Why
See,
is it,
oh man, or my name really is confusing. See you guys.
It is very painful. We'll see if we can. We'll see if we can find some coal to power that furnace. Okay? Yes. Good, Ninja.
Yeah.
Hey, Ninja. Quick question.
What's up?
Oh no, wait. That's Sia. Never mind. Wrong person.
All right. This area here is very dark. Has anybody lit this one?
Feeling that I
no,
passed
not
it,
yet.
I just quickly liked it.
With what?
Wait.
Druidcraft.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
No.
Using
That works?
Druidcraft,
Okay.
you ignite the torch, and it illuminates this little nook back in here. It looks like the miners were working on this wall right here.
Can I? Do you want me to perceive or investigate to tell what kind of thing they were mining?
Investigate, and I'll let you know if you find a seam of coal.
All right.
Oh.
Oh, what have you got on investigate, Diamond? A 1.
Nothing.
Not surprised. Nothing. Not one sliver. Not a single piece except for 1. Oh, my rollers are lagging again. I'm not spawning anything in. Hang on. Oh, there we go. Rolling now. Oh, God's sake! Why are my rolls so crap today? So
Okay.
I got a 6.
So you find a lot of stone, but you don't find any coal.
All right then.
More.
find anything
Have you gone to
cool?
the other end?
Why is there a copy of it?
I don't know.
We'll go on the other
You didn't
end.
see that.
As soon as I see this torch over here, I'll throw my produce flame at it to light it on fire.
Man, all these circles are kind of annoying.
I was thinking the same thing.
All right, hang
What-
on. Hang on.
Why
Why
is-
are you making
why-
so many
it's-
copies?
It's like group copying, pasting stuff. Oops.
All right.
Making Venn diagrams everywhere.
Everybody with a light source, grab one of these.
Okay.
What the hell?
At this
is going
point, we should probably just put circles around the areas that aren't
on? Yeah.
in light.
That's better. That gives you a better impression of where there's light and where there's darkness.
What now? Select circles on where you can't see.
So,
I mean, or you could just do this.
yeah, but I have like actual light. Like this is actual light.
Ah.
So, the suggestion was that Morg go down to the end of the other tunnel. Are you going to do that?
Yes. And I lit this one.
Do you want to investigate, or are you just going to start mining?
I'll investigate.
Ooh, and investigate. Maybe you'll find some coal in the wall.
Or maybe you'll roll a 1, and none of it will matter.
It's possible.
I investigate with an 8.
So you feel around in the wall. You don't detect any coal seams.
I'll start opening up the wall to see if maybe it's beneath the wall seams.
Okay. Hacking into the wall. A bunch of rock falls out.
Okay. Maybe this is a dead end for a reason. Maybe they stopped venturing in because there was nothing here.
Or perhaps they were cowards who didn't know who didn't know to carry on when they should stop. No, that's wrong.
Maybe they stopped before they found it, and they just didn't find it.
Maybe there was buried treasure beyond the wall, and they were forced to leave because of some other reason.
Diamond's only psychic when somebody's committing a crime in a room he can't see.
Exactly. That's how I'm playing him.
And that was his paladin character. He's much better now. His character here is nothing like his previous characters.
Really?
Yes, he's gone out of his way to make the most friendly character. He buys things for other players. He's very selfless.
Oh, like a paladin.
No, like a hippie druid.
Alright.
His paladin characters tend to be quite violent. Like, you have
Well.
committed a crime. You will die.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and the people.
Yes.
What say you in your defense? If you took like 3 seconds to figure out the reason I did this, shut up! So be it.
All right, I'm gonna say.
I always joke that he's role-playing Hagrid because he tries to befriend every animal he comes across,
Soul can't see in the
including
dark.
baby dragon.
Does anybody have an extra torch that Soul could have?
I always have a torch on me.
All right. Soul's gonna ask for a torch, and I'm lagging.
Everybody's like,
All right, so here's torch.
I'm not.
I'm gonna say he goes over here and keeps a lookout. So I'm gonna roll a perception for him. Nat 20. Soul is gonna turn around and in a harsh whisper, he's going to whisper to Grimoire, "Psst, psst, I heard a noise."
is it the back?
He's gonna point in this direction.
That's where the sun was coming from earlier.
Woof,
Actually, we never went down there.
woof, woof.
You guys want to try to hear a tunnel?
You hear something, girl?
There was a noise in that direction.
I am
What,
not
we're all going
standing-
down here
heard
now?
something.
I should be. The light should be coming like kind of over here now. I'll go to this torch and light it up, and then I'll do a produce flame to this torch over here.
Produce flame.
Well, I have one ability where I can light stuff on fire from distance.
Prestidigitation.
Only one?
What class
No,
are you?
I'm a fire cleric, and they have
Might be
all
Bruce
sorts of
Wayne, though.
weird product.
He also gets Fireball. Can you believe it? A cleric with Fireball? Fire
Yeah, I'm not
clerics are weird in this game.
I'm not surprised there are warlocks with fireball.
Okay, now that there's a bunch of light in this corner here, you can see that the mine track extends over here. There's another cart at the end of the track right here. And
Also-
the track curves around in this direction. There's stairs that go up to this wall here, where it looks like this wall has been worked by mining picks quite a bit.
Nature. Investigation check to tell what they've been mining.
You're going to have to get in close for that. So Traxxas goes over and climbs the stairs to the wall to begin investigating.
It's up there? I thought it was like down here.
Now, right here, all along this area, that's the wall that was being mined heavily up these stairs. To get here, you actually have to go up onto a platform. There's a ladder on this side, so this is like an elevated position here. So you go over here, you climb up the ladder, and you go across these wooden planks to where the mining was happening here in this wall. And then I guess like the miners would carry the rocks and throw them down into this mine cart, and other people would wheel them out.
Right. Well, I got a 14 on my investigation.
You do find a little vein of coal running through the wall here. Do you want to mine it?
I will, but first I'm going to call out to my allies and say, allies, there's coal up here. Mine it, and we can melt down this ore for some metal.
All right. So you found their coal seam, and if you spend some time here, you'll be able to acquire coal. This cart actually has some coal in it already.
Could always do with more.
Does it look like it's enough?
You'd probably have to mine a little bit to fill the cart up a bit more before you'd have enough to really finish the ore meltdown over there.
How much metal
Like how long
are
we talking here? Like a day, 2 days, an hour or two?
As long as we want. How long did it take us to get here?
I don't know, 10 minutes or so?
Oh,
I mean,
Yeah,
if you
it's
want, we
other
could
kind of
roll to see. I guess we could roll.
He found the
See how
coal
long-
seam, so really all it is you just have to mine for a bit, and you'll get some rocks.
What if we capture one of these git that can walk through the walls and have them collect the iron for us?
Well, they can't collect anything while they're phasing, but they would be able
I don't know
to
if they-
find things. Like
you can
they,
actually just
like a Hej-kin would know exactly where every seam of every mineral is, because they can just walk through it and look at it.
That's it. There we go. Keep
Call
one
out
slave.
again and say, is anyone going to help me mine this shit?
Everybody's just standing around watching.
Nah.
Yes, I think I won't. I will.
Oi, before you
Fucking-
start,
all the fucking
Whoa.
irons mine then.
before you
Motherfucker.
start making all this noise, maybe we should try to figure out where that noise came from.
Unfortunately, you get ambushed
the
while
noises.
you are doing the mining, so I'm going to roll a new
Oh.
initiative here.
Why am I not surprised?
Oh, I'm over here, but
My pickaxe goes through a Hej-kin's face.
All right, I'm going to hit reset. Everybody roll initiative. How many Hej-kins appear this time? 6.
Did I accidentally stab a Hej-kin in the face with my pickaxe while mining for coal?
Oh, fuck off. I was so close to a 20, but it landed on 8.
my thing is frozen. The
Yeah, it's
no,
lagging
no,
like
There you
crazy.
go, it's just lag. Alright, mine's set.
that's a 4. So it's a 9 modifier. With advantage.
Oh boy.
26. Prince is fast, yo. And then here's Daggermall.
Oh, mother. Look at all those chickens.
There's chickens.
All right.
All right.
So what happens
Yeah.
is, as a surprise round, 3 Hej-kins finish their movement, emerging from this wall here, and at that point they will dash. So they're going to use regular movement to rush towards Gromorn. So we got this one rushes in, and this one rushes in. So 3 Hej-kin warriors rush towards Gromorn all of a sudden, screaming bloody murder, and they all lunge violently towards you. The first one slashes with his 2 claws, pouncing like a cat extending
you
its
dashed?
claws.
How
Ah,
can
sorry,
they attack
sorry,
if they
they
dash?
can't. Well, they're rushing towards you to attack, but they don't get to attack this turn.
Perfect.
This one
I just-
emerges here. He's going to point.
I just realized something. Your map is a lot darker than mine.
What, on the stream?
In the game, like, are you guys seeing like a yellow map or is it dark?
It should be pretty dark. So the lighting is
Like a
flickering.
brown?
Yeah, brown and gold.
Oh yeah,
and
it's it's a lot
it's a lot bright. The map is a lot,
brighter when we see it on tabletop.
Really?
On the stream, it's
Yeah.
much darker.
Well,
Yeah.
I set the lighting with this thing right here.
I'll send you a picture.
Is this changing the lighting effects for you? Are you seeing the light difference? Like, is it darker right now?
No.
Like, this is supposed to be really dark.
It says DM black. I think you're just changing it for yourself.
It's supposed to be for everybody. Like, this one's supposed to make it blood red.
I see the text say blood red, but it's not
Change.
changing it for me.
Do you have your lighting turned off?
Is that in menu?
Can you turn that off?
Configuration. I didn't even know that's a thing. Let me see. Graphic. Oh, it's getting way brighter. Okay, there you go. That's doing something.
That's me. That's me messing around with light intensity to see if it worked or did something. But Ninja's stream looked exactly the same. Oh no, wait, it is changing. It's just slow.
Yeah, stream. What is it called? Lag. I don't know.
Just a delay.
I don't see anything that can turn that off.
Is it dark now?
It's much darker. Yes.
I turned
It's
all the
pitch
light off.
black. The torches don't even like light up anything now.
Zoom in. Are you looking at the table
Okay.
from way back? Because this light doesn't work if you're zoomed out. You have to be close.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
You can see it now?
Well, I'm just messing around with the lights of it a little bit to the point where nothing looks like cheese.
Okay. Yeah. All right. All right. So, Hej-kin Priest points at Morg. Hold person. DC 11. Wisdom save. They
I
see
am full of wisdom.
They see the biggest barbarian, and they want to target him with a hold person to take him out of the fight.
14.
It didn't work. You shrug it off again. But at the same time, these two other Hej-kin are going to emerge here and here. And both of these Hej-kin begin shouting and waving their arms about.
It looks like they're casting a spell.
And then suddenly,
Oh, here we go. You had to say, ah!
suddenly there are not two of these guys, but six.
Wait,
I
what?
bet you it's an illusion.
It's a mirror image.
That
The new ones that have appeared are moving through the ones that first emerged from the wall. So these two are actually that one, and these two are actually that one, and they're in the same space technically.
I shout out, Defiler! We must kill them!
Actually, these are preservers. It says so on their phone.
Yes, but I don't know that, so I shout out, Defilers!
The way you just said the word actually is the most, despite everything I've ever done, that was the most rules lawyery shit I've ever heard. Actually,
Wait. On stream, while I'm saying actually, I'm pushing up my glasses dramatically.
actually, oh god.
Okay. Yeah, that actually happened earlier today. I was watching that D&D thing I linked, the really high budget D&D thing, and the one guy what did he do? He tried to intimidate somebody with a ranged weapon, and I went into the fucking comments immediately and I said, actually, you can't make an intimidate unless you're within 5 feet with a melee weapon.
Never heard of that rule.
Do we have initiative?
Well, this is the ambush. So I just started with the ambush. I wanted all of you to roll your initiatives, and then I'm going to turn it on. But just as the surprise round, they came out, they cast a spell. I'll hit the button now so everybody's initiative locks in. We still need to fix Sia and Pink. So Pink +1. And I'll just roll a dice for Soul. Soul's going to have an 8. And roll. Vrensa, you are the first to react. You can see many Hej-kin all of a sudden.
Brensa is gonna activate the power for bow for the ensnaring shot.
Okay.
One of her 3 charges. And shoot it at one of these defilers back here.
All right.
I do have a cure for this problem. And it's not cowbears.
Did Diamond go full, like, 5 levels into
Yes.
Druid? Alright, hang on a second then.
21.
Well, carry on.
21 will hit. Let's see. If you have 3 duplicates, you must roll a 6 or higher to change the attack's target to a duplicate. All right, so I have rolled a 10. So one of the duplicates got targeted instead of the actual one. But does your thing have an area of effect? It's an ensnaring shot, huh?
No.
No, it's just a single hit? All right. So when you hit one of the mirror images, they blink out, I believe.
Yeah. But I have to, so it's that hit is actually a miss then, correct?
It becomes a miss. It had AC 10, so it would have hit, but it hit the mirror image, and the mirror image vanishes.
Right. So technically it's a miss.
Yes.
All right. So my bow is still glowing.
Yeah.
Because the spell only activates on an actual hit.
Sure. That's fair.
That's why hence my question is that technically counts as a miss then.
Have you ever seen mirror image before, or is this like a totally new experience that there's like a ghostly creature that just disappears when you hit it?
Soul has cast it several times to save his own bacon.
All right. Then you'd be sort of familiar with what's going on over there.
It's hence why I'm sure that they're defilers.
Yeah. Everyone thinks they're defilers. All right.
And Brentsa can see the whole battlefield fairly well from where she's at, so she's actually going to stay put. Bonus action. Oh, we're still within an hour, aren't we?
Should
of the
be.
first fight.
Yeah.
Oh, well, my ensnaring shot uses concentration, so my 100 mark disappeared. So never mind.
Yeah, I think that goes away as soon as the creature dies, unless you transfer it over with a bonus action, right?
It lasts for an hour, and it costs a bonus action to cast it, and it costs a bonus action to move it to somebody else. But it doesn't fade away as long as I maintain concentration on it during the whole time period.
Are we discussing Hunter's Mark?
Hunter's Mark.
You can keep concentration on it, but you can only move it to another target if the previous target dies.
And he died.
Right, which happened.
Yeah.
And yeah,
But I use ensnaring shot, which is also a concentration spell. So Hunter's Mark disappeared.
Yes.
We're running out of time fast here.
Yeah. So that's it. Done. Chris.
Okay. I should have fireballed that and engulf all of them in myself.
A fireball. That's cheating.
I thought they were going to go with just burning hands. They're right there in your face.
I don't have burning hands.
What? A fire priest that doesn't have burning hands?
Oh, I do have for burning hands, but I wanted to get these guys too.
All right, so your fireball goes off. I have to roll a couple dex saves. Is it going to get the priest in the blast as well? I imagine it would, right?
Yeah, it's gonna get everybody.
All right, Preserver 1. It's a dex save. He doesn't get any modifier. He's got a 7. The other one's got a 19. The 19's going to save. The 7 won't. The priest is going to get a 4. So only this guy on the end made his save. The other 2 take the full blast. What's the damage on that?
86.
What about the 3 in front of him?
Those aren't real.
The ones that are right in front of him are not real?
These are mirror
No,
images.
they're illusions.
They've been mirror images
Oh, I
the
thought
whole
they
time.
rushed them. So all the Hej-kin warriors are mirror images.
No. Okay. Let me explain this again. The Hej-kin warriors ran up to Grimorn. The priest emerged and cast a
Right.
spell at Morg, and then 2 Hej-kin preservers emerged, and each one cast mirror image, creating duplicate images that are illusions. So this is not real.
I
This is not
understand.
real.
So
this is
why
not
did
real.
the Hej-kin war? I understand. So why did the Hej-kin warriors not roll saves?
They're not in the fireball.
He said, "I'm casting it to catch myself and all the Hej-kin in it."
Yeah.
All right. Well, I need you to put a circle somewhere because I can't tell where your fireball is.
Well, it's 40. It's 20 feet radius.
Yeah, I don't care. Put a circle somewhere. I need to see it.
I need something that will give me 20 feet.
Hang on.
Uh,
There you go. That's 20 feet. So you want it about
Pretty
there?
much. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, now I'll make saves for these guys, now that I know they're in the blast. I had no circle to go by, so I thought your fireball was
sorry.
like this.
No.
It was not.
he likes to blow himself up since he's immune to fire.
Don't you have to do something to become immune to fire?
No.
Yeah,
Once
you
yeah, but once
yeah.
I trigger it, but once a day I can absorb a fireball.
Okay. Well, I still need to know what the damage is. What'd you roll?
31.
31. Half of 31 is going to be 15. All right, so this one that made his save has 15 damage. These 3 Hej-kin disappear. The Hej-kin priest is going to disappear. Immolated by the fire, and all 3 of the warriors die as well. Pop, pop, pop.
The freaking heads explode.
Well, damn. My entire group is suddenly down to just 1.
That's the power of fireball.
Chris, do you have anything else to do?
I start laughing like a maniac.
This minecart is now fully engulfed
Don't
in
you
flames.
absorb
and
that
is burning.
fireball?
You lit the fuel on
He
fire.
eats the fire like Natsu, dragging me.
You lit the fire on fire.
I guess we can take that thing away.
Motherfucking piece of.
Morg. Finish them.
No, put out the fire. We
Oh,
need
from
that fuel.
Oh, is that coal burning in there?
Yes!
I
The
just
fuel's
stand
on
here.
fire.
Wait,
Oh,
how
it'll
far is
burn
this?
for a while.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can I produce flame
will-
30 feet?
It will burn for a while.
I think that is the reach of a
I
produce
can.
flame.
It is. I throw my produce flame at this one. Because it looks like it was already burned.
Yeah, his fur is all engulfed in flames.
It's D20. Does he use my wisdom modifier to hit?
If it's your spellcasting mod, yeah.
And plus my proficiency rate.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, nat 20. It was about to
Whoa.
be a 4, just slowly tipped over.
I'm gonna roll a dice. I rolled a 7, which is not enough to switch to the illusion, which means you hit the real one. What's the damage on that?
If this is just regular critical, it's 2d8s, and I believe it's savage, right? Or what is it? Savage? Is it
Yeah,
savage?
exceptional.
What is it called? Exceptional.
So it does 6 damage.
I'm
gonna
rerolling
reroll
the
that one.
1. Okay, so it's 11 points of fire damage.
All right. He was already on fire, all of his fur burning off, but you hit him right in the face, and now his head is totally engulfed in flames, and he collapses and dies.
Damn, no eyeballs from that one, I guess. Skull's God. Overdid it, you guys.
Well,
Alright.
I guess we're not going to get any eyeballs from these guys. They're all burnt up.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, that's great. That's absolutely great. Now help me put out the fire.
The entire cart is on fire, and
Alright,
Nicole in it
Track,
too.
calm down.
You have Druid Craft. Extinguish flames with Druid Craft.
Yeah, that'd work.
What does that do? That's like taking a water. That's like taking a water bottle to a bonfire.
Druidcraft is actually pretty useful.
Bring the iron over here, and let's start trying to melt it, since we're close.
You gotta put it in the furnace. You
Oh,
can't
there's
just
a-
Alright,
put iron ore on
we're gonna
top of
push this burning charcoal cart into the down the
Yeah.
thing.
You
down the
can
track.
instantly snuff out an entire campfire, and I would say this is equivalent to a campfire.
Then Druidcraft.
Ooh,
Get rid of it.
no longer on fire.
Yeah, Druidcraft is way better than you'd guess. It's like a super awesome spell.
Prestidigitation is better.
Probably, yeah. But for a druid, it's great. It's like, it's very fitting for a druid, all the things it does.
There 2, there 4, there 6, there 8. The nincompoops are hauling freight.
Okay, guys, we've got like 8 minutes left.
Oh.
Do you want to do anything else exciting while you're here on the first floor before you descend to the lower levels?
We're descending. Oh, we're
Uh,
melting shit.
Yeah.
we're
You
gonna
want to do
melt
that
stuff
first?
and call it a night.
All right, so you're gonna go to the front entrance area and you're going to do some refining.
And roll upside down. Up.
All right, I guess that's where we'll pick up next week. You guys are making some ingots. Over here in the back, if you explored a little bit, you would see that there is actually like an elevator shaft that goes down to a lower level. So you haven't completely cleared the mine out yet. You still have to go down to that other half there and see if there's any more Hej-kin down there. This is only the first floor of the mine. The mine is actually several floors deep. It goes not just down this level, but then down another level below that. So
Does it go in the Underdark?
basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
There's not much of an Underdark in Dark Sun, but for whatever passes for an Underdark, this would be it. You're going into the deepest part of the mine in the mountain.
There are quite a lot of underground creatures in the desert.
Yeah, but the desert's mostly sand, so it's like, Sarlacc pit monsters that are just below the surface and stuff like that. It's not usually like deep Underdark kind of creatures. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen a Dark Sun Underdark map of any kind. There's only like individual dungeons. Although the world is supposed to be pretty dense with dungeons and like lost cities and things, so there would definitely be like a basement level to a lot of those areas. Like you walking through the desert and you spot a few ruins here and there, and then realize that this is like an ancient city that's been taken over by the desert. And if you find the basements here and there, there's actually a little bit of an underground network, maybe a sewer system or something.
Well, we haven't cleared this mine until we have cleared all the levels.
Right. So you've cleared level 1 of the mine. Congratulations.
Are we resting while we're not
What's the
playing?
fucking theme from Final Fantasy? Level 1 cleared.
That's Final Fantasy VII, I think. It's a little bit different for each game.
Is it the one with Terra or
The
Oh,
one
yeah,
with Terra
Terra's
is Final Fantasy 3 in the US or
3/6? Yeah.
6 in Japan. 7 was the one with Cloud. I think that's the one that song comes from. That version of the song.
So yeah, Krios asked if we were resting. I mean,
It will take at least probably an hour to melt all the ore. So if you want to do a short rest, that's fine. And if you want to, like, even after you've finished refining the ore into ingots, you could spend a full long rest if you wanted. However, you don't know if there's more of those critters around. If you take a long rest, they might attack you.
this is iron ore.
You are in
in
hostile
dark-
territory.
Isn't this ore like more valuable than gold? I mean, it's metal.
Yes. This is probably the most valuable stuff in the world. Iron is incredibly rare. And so...
Good night, guys.
Yeah, good night, Psycho Frog.
Oh, good
It's
night.
like you may never see me again.
All right.
Who knows?
Well, I'd be happy if you came back next week with your actual character.
Mm. Would he be level 3?
Nah, that would be kind of weak. I'd say you could be level 5.
What's your character again?
Oh, my heart! It hurts.
He was the healer, remember? The healer
I
that
like
kills
it.
people?
Oh. We're only healers in this group.
No, he was a psionic healer.
Yeah.
He was the sorcerer.
Oh, no, I was a monk.
Oh, you got the monk one? That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
I remember the monk now.
I was a monk that was very unsatisfied.
All right. Well, to everybody out there in Twitch land, thanks for watching. Catch you next week. Signing off.
Goodbye, past Matt.